Well, and a good evening as we welcome you here to Missouri Valley here on the KMA video stream here at KMAland.com. Ethan Huter with you at the call of this Western Iowa Conference doubleheader here tonight as Missouri Valley hosts Riverside here this evening. We'll have the boys game coming up first here this evening. Then, of course, following on later on tonight, we will also have the girls game with us as well. But, of course, we have the boys game coming away first here tonight for the home of Missouri Valley Big Red here tonight. They come into this one tonight 7-8 on the season, hanging right around just below 500 so far this year. Also 3-8 in Western Iowa Conference play so far this season. They've won 2 out of their last 5. They split their games earlier this week. They lost early on Monday 82-37 to Underwood, but then came back at a nice 63-55 win over Logan Magnolia. Carry a little momentum here into this one here tonight. Head coach Trevin Mason, as we got a pleased with where his team is at, maybe surpassing some expectations so far this season. As we mentioned, a win here tonight would put them right at 500 on the season so far this year. And then, of course, for Riverside coming into this one here tonight, they are 4-9 on the season, also 2-9 in Western Iowa Conference play. Head coach Nick Kroon leading that squad into this one here tonight. Meanwhile, for Riverside, they have also won 2 out of their last 5. They have a loss earlier this week, though, to Underwood 60-53. There were a couple of wins earlier this month. They won against Logan Magnolia back on the 6th, 72-53. Also beat Heartland Christian last week, 64-34. Their 2 wins here in their last 5 games. A couple of teams coming into this one averaging right around the same. And when it comes to offense, Missouri Valley averaging 52 points per game as a team. Riverside, meanwhile, at 51. A couple of teams pretty similar so far this year when it comes to kind of the general statistics. Field goal percentage hanging right around that 39% mark. 3-point range, or exactly the same, 30.7% for both of these teams. So offensively, a couple of evenly matched teams so far this year. And even for Missouri Valley, it has been Brody Longer, the junior, leading the way so far. 16 points for him, or 16 points a game for him on the season so far. Also shooting a decent 47% from the field, 35% from deep for him. Also, Dane Jansen joins him in double digits in terms of points per game, 12.4. A couple of juniors leading the way for the Big Reds so far this season. Meanwhile, for Riverside, a couple of leading scorers so far this year. Grady Jepson, the junior, leads the way out, averaging just shy of 20 points per game. Certainly going to be the heart and soul of this Riverside offense as they try to finish out this year strong. He's averaging 46% from the field, also a solid 36% from deep. Also a solid 85% from the line. Meanwhile, Aiden Bell, senior, also joins him. 2.2 points per game for him, also a solid 40%, 38% from deep for him as well. Get you your starting lineups here now for these 2 squads coming to this one here tonight for Missouri Valley. They're going to be going with Dane Jansen averaging 12.4 points per game, Eli Fouts averaging 9 points per game, Hayden Kasur averaging 7.4 points per game, Brody Lager averaging 16, and then Jackson Tennis averaging 1.6 points per game for a team total, of course, of 52 points per game this season. And meanwhile, for Riverside, they're going to be going with Mason McCready averaging 5 points per game, Aiden Bell averaging 13.2 a game, Aiden Solias averaging 9.5 points per game, John Alf with 4 points per game, and then Grady Jepson will round out their starting 5 tonight, averaging 19.9 points per game this season. And, of course, averaging as a team 51.2 points per game as a team this year. And also defensively, sort of similar teams as well. Missouri Valley giving up 55 points per game. Meanwhile, Riverside giving up 56 points per game. So the records might be a couple of games off from each other, but certainly a couple of teams that could either of them could walk away here tonight with a win to build a little confidence as they head into the latter parts of this 2022-23 high school basketball season here in Iowa. Well, again, the Missouri Valley is playing host to Riverside tonight here in this Western Iowa Conference basketball doubleheader here this evening. They have the boys game coming your way here momentarily. Have the girls game also coming up later on tonight on this stream as well. Should be sort of stick around for that one as well. Also should be another fun game coming up on that. Of course, we're also not the only ones on the KMA airwaves tonight. Should also mention we will be joining in progress this game with KMA 960 at around 6:14. Also, of course, we're available at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com, where you're hearing me right now. Other games going on this evening, of course, on the KMA FM 99.1 and also on the Extreme Corner Conference Tournament. Girls High School Basketball. It's the 3rd place and championship games tonight at East Mills. That's Sydney versus East Mills, and then Stanton versus Fremont Mills for the championship. 6 o'clock start for that one as well. And Nick Stavas is there, and he's supposed to have the call of that one. And then, of course, following the games, you can listen to the Keast Auto Family High School Basketball Scoreboard Show with Ryan Matheny and Derek Martin from 9:30 to 11 o'clock after the games. Then, of course, also, if you're interested, maybe basketball's your thing, we've got plenty of wrestling going on right now. Trevor Mader, he's going to have reports from the John J. Harris Wrestling Tournament in Corning from today, and also that he'll have that as well from a little bit tomorrow as well. So we'll have plenty of stuff coming your way here tonight as well as this weekend. Again, a Western Iowa Conference basketball doubleheader here this evening between Missouri Valley and Riverside. Coming up here shortly, we'll take a step aside here real quick for the national anthem. We will be back here on the KMA video stream after this. We'll have the tip-off coming your way here after this.
Seeing is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
We'd also like to welcome KMA Ethan Hewitt. KMA is 960 AM and 99.1 FM. So KNOD and KMA are here tonight. So thanks guys for showing up. Welcome ladies and gentlemen to tonight's Western Iowa Conference boys basketball game between the Riverside Bulldogs and the Missouri Valley Big Reds.
For over 5 years, Chat Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. So important, for a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chat Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
For the berry and convenience, it's Cubby's. Stop in today for hot and fresh food, plus that local spirit that you'll always find at Cubby's. When it comes to pizza at Cubby's, with every large pizza sold, Cubby's gives $1 to the local school district with the Raise Some Dough program. In fact, Cubby's contributed $29,855 in 2021 to local schools for educational and athletic purposes. Just another reason to stop, shop, and eat at Cubby's. For the Cubby's near you, go to Cubby's.com.
If you're looking for limited super fast internet you can always rely on, look no further than FMTC's fiber internet. With so much relying on your internet these days, you need a connection you can trust. You can work from home, video chat, stream your favorite TV shows, and more without worrying about the stability of your internet. You could have what everyone else wishes they had.
Your connection to the world, FMTC.
This is Alan at Hawkeye Ford, reminding you that we are your destination for new and used vehicles in southwest Iowa. We accept many options for trade-in with or without wheels to get your deal done. Hawkeye Ford is also your southwest Iowa WeatherTech headquarters, so come on down with whatever you need to get done to get into a new vehicle for you and your family.
Welcome back here into Missouri Valley. I'm here on the KMA video stream. Ethan Hewitt here with you. Tip-off is moments away here between the Missouri Valley Big Red and the Riverside Bulldogs here this evening. Fun Western Iowa Conference doubleheader here on the way. Of course, we have Riverside in the blue with yellow trim and Missouri Valley in the white with the red trim. And the tip is going to go to Riverside. And really quick, there's going to be a quick first foul on the evening. Aiden Bell working back quickly there for Riverside. Gets us first foul of the night. Missouri Valley was man there in the middle. Won the tip. Unfortunately, ended up in the hands there of Aiden Bell for Riverside. Misses the first free throw. And Bell was 100% free throw shooter. Was 4 for 4 coming in tonight, and he goes 1 for 2 there on that one. And brings it to a 1-2 ball game in favor of Riverside. Now Missouri Valley working up. They work over the left side here. Eli Fouts got it picked away there by Aiden Bell, who's now going to work his way down corner. Puts it up from deep there over on that left wing. Can't quite get it to go. And Jackson Tennis is there for the rebound. Now Missouri Valley working back up quickly. Here's Tennis working to the left side. Gives it off to Fouts. So brings it back towards the middle. Now over to the right side. Here driving baseline is Jensen. Now feeds it off there. And Kasur kicks it out. Over to that left wing was Jackson Tennis. Going to end up going to Riverside now. 11 inbound here for the baseline. Still just a 1-0 ball game here in favor of the Bulldogs. Now Bell handles it at the point. Gives it over to Grady Jepson. Now they feed it down low. Back there to Bell. And Bell can't quite get the touch from there from the baseline to finish. And it will go, they'll say it goes out off of Riverside there. As Hayden Kasura was trying to chase it down. Instead, it will be the Big Red, and Eli Fouts will bring it up. He'll work it over towards that left side, gives it to the left corner. There to Brody Longer, driving baseline, feeds it to Kasur, and Kasur short right corner, jumper off the mark. And Jackson Tennis once again there for the board. Now he's going to work it up quickly left side. And takes a couple of hops there in the middle. No travel called, though, and then went into the hands there of Jackson Tennis, who's going to get fouled, it looks like. Father, I believe, is going to be against John Alf, his first of the night. One foul apiece here in this one early. These two squads. Fouts will bring it back up once again. Working over towards that right side now. Guarded tightly here by McCready. Gives it off here to Lager at the top of the key. Tray ball a little long off the back iron, and chasing down the rebound there is Bell. They'll settle things down, bring it across half court now at the point. Driving, dribble drive, feeding off. Nice feed there to off, but off can't quite finish, and Fouts with the board. 6:12 left here in this first quarter. Fouts pulls up, long two-pointer, gets it to go from around that left elbow region. There's the first 2 points of the night for Missouri Valley. Now here's Jepson, gives it off to Bell. Work to the left side now, so Elias has it, left wing. Give it back to Jepson at the point here, driving, spinning back in the lane, floater off the mark, but does get the foul. He will have 2 shots coming up from the stripe here now for Grady Jepson. And junior, one of the leading free throw shooters on this team, 85%. That foul also against Jackson Tennis, his second. Jepson's first free throw is good. And count that one, evens it up back 2-2. Jepson now. Second attempt is up. That one rattles out. And there for the rebound is Brody Longer. Quickly up court here to this right side, right corner. Handle it is Jansen. Here will bring it back towards the middle. Has to pick it up. Works it over to Fouts, left side. And that forecourt still now working her back at across. Bounce pass here over to Leighton Masson. Now back driving here. Nice drive there from Lager, and the finish with the finger roll. Gives it 4-2 Missouri Valley now. Over Riverside, the ball says out of bounds, leveled inbound here from the right side of the basket now here for the Bulldogs. They get it in here to Bell, left side. Now Jepson pulls up long tray ball, that one off the mark, and fighting for the rebound there is Riverside. They kick it out to Bell again, left corner, bang! And now Riverside claims the lead. 5-4 here with just 5 minutes left. Now here in this first quarter, Founts hands it off. There to Lager, back to Founts, now still on that left side, guarded tightly, but here by McCready. Give it off, tray ball there, off the mark from Dane Jansen. That one sails out of bounds and will go back to Riverside. Now Jansen will bring it up. Works towards that left side, hands it off to Bell. Now they try to hand it off here to Jepson. He does finally chase it down. Jepson kicks it out to Bell, right wing tray ball. That one off the mark though. And there for the rebound is Jansen. Now he'll bring it up on the left side. Now Lager has the top of the key back. Now to Jansen, left wing. At the top of the key, now gets double teamed. Nice feed and cut there from Kasur, and he finishes. 6-4. Kasur gets his first 2 points of the night. Now Bell at the point once more here for the Bulldogs. And now scramble for it there. Kasur was trying to keep it alive, ended up sailing out of bounds. They're going to say that will be a foul there, it looks like, against Riverside. That'll be the second against John Elf. He ended up pushing Kasur out of bounds there. Have a substitution now as well. As Garrett Huff checks in for his first minutes of the game, he replaces John Elf, who a couple of fouls early. Still just under 4 minutes left here in this first quarter. And now left wing handling it. Here's Leighton Mason. Now he gives it off to Founts, and Founts is driving, and he's going to get fouled on the floor. No shot. That foul they're going to be against Mason McCready. Founts will be the one to inbound it here from the left side of the basket for the Big Reds. And now trying to feel down low to Jansen in the paint, spinning back outside, little fadeaway, and gets it to fall. Jansen gets his first 2 points now. Now here's Bell, left wing, gives it to McCready, still on that left side here for the Bulldogs. Now to Jepson, left wing. Little screen from Bell. Now Jepson working towards the right side, driving out of that baseline, has to get up. Long fadeaway there and gets it to fall. What a finish there from Grady Jepson. Closes the gap back to 1. Here with 3:12 left. Now here in this first quarter, high pass to Founts, hauls it in though. They give it back to Mason, now back to Lager to Mason, now left corner, Founts, wide open tray ball, puts it up, and bang! Eli Founts responds, extends that lead 11-4 now. There's Jepson driving baseline right side, kicks it out, tray ball there off the mark from Solias, and rebounded there by Lager. Now quickly, a baseball pass down the court, they feed it to Kasur down low and gets fouled there by Jepson. And Kasura now will have a couple of shots coming from the line. That's a good look down low there from Lager. And now Kasura, his first visit to the line. First attempt is up, 58% free throw shooter on the season, hits that first one. Makes it a 12-7 ball game now. Looking to make it a 6-point game, and he does. Sewer hits both. Now here's Solias handling it at the point here for the Bulldogs. Gives it off to Jepson, right wing. Guarded here by Lager, now driving. Jepson, little runner towards the basket, can't get it to go off the glass, and Kasura is there for the board. Now they give it off to Founts once more. That right corner pass is a little wide. There, Founts is looking for Leighton Mason. Mason wasn't looking for it, though. It ends up going right out of bounds right by that Riverside bench. It'll be an innocent inbound now here for the Bulldogs. Bring it up once again is Hayden Solias. Now to Bell, top of the key. Jepson has it now right wing. Well, thank you. Welcome in. You in now here to Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah. We just had a nice little finish there under the basket there from Aiden Solias for Riverside to close the gap a little bit. Makes it 13-9 now here for Missouri Valley. Has it. They're also in favor of 13-9 at the moment here in this one. And just like that, we're going to have a kicking violation there against Jepson. Kicked it out of bounds. They'll stick here with Missouri Valley on that left sideline. They get it in Lager. Lager kicks it out, Founts, left corner, tray ball, bang! Founts That's his second make from deep on the night. Extends the lead to 7, 19-6. 8 points now on the night for Fouts as well, alone here in this first quarter. Now here's Jepson driving, tough finish in the paint, and one. Oh, no. What a finish there from Jepson. He has done a good job of trying to keep his squad in this one. Has a chance to bring it back to a 4-point game here with this and one attempt. Free throw is up, and that one rattles home. Harder and 3 points there for Jepson. Now here's Fouts bringing it up once more. Lager has it right wing, trying to feed it down low to Kasura on this right baseline. He's working his way back into the paint, kicks it out. Mason has it. He'll give it off to Fouts, left wing. Fouts lost it there for a second, kept it alive, though, gives it off to Mason. Left wing still guarded loosely here by Bell. Give it to Fouts once more. Flake locked down to 12. Kasura has it now, free throw line. Back to the basket, now spinning back towards the basket, and what a tough finish there from Kasura. Gets that one to go. And now Elias has it once more at the point. Now 45 seconds left here in this first quarter. Bell pulls up tray ball left wing off the back iron. Now tipping around the rebound, gets tipped out there to Elias, and he is going to be fouled before he got the shot off there. Have a substitution as well. Kasura checks out. And Dalen Kasura will check in. Brother replacing brother there. Inbound for the right side of the basket now here for Riverside. Elias inbounds it to Jepson. Right corner, puts up the tray from there. Bang! And like that, we're back to a 3-point game. That's going to give us a timeout called here by Riverside. It's going to be a full 60-second timeout here with 33.4 seconds left. We'll step aside, have the rest of the first quarter coming up after this here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also KMA FM 99 in Clarinda, Shenandoah.
Iowa Western Community College has important news for you. If you're a high school senior trying to figure out what your next step in life will be after high school, consider this. Students learning trade-specific skills will get you into the workplace quicker, making a good living and having a lot less college debt. Iowa Western offers 1 to 2 year programs in nursing, welding, industrial tech, and advanced manufacturing, plus many others. Great skills and great pay in less time. Talk to Iowa Western Community College in Clarinda and Shenandoah and start planning your future now.
Welcome back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA AM 960 Shenandoah and also on the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Well, with that last stray ball there from Grady Jepson, he's up to 9 points on the night. Now he is also up to 1,000 career points there for Riverside. Big accomplishment there for the junior to do that in his junior year. 1,000 career points for him on the night. He's also leading the way 9 points so far on the night here for Riverside in this one, keeping his team here in this one with 33.4 seconds left tonight. Now Mason will inbound it here from Missouri Valley. Full court action defensively here from Riverside. Missouri Valley doesn't get it past the timeline. Now Fouts gets double teamed though. Got it picked away there from Bell. Now floats it up. Now to Jepson in the paint. Got rejected there by Lager. It looked like there for a second Riverside had the numbers, but Lager made up the difference on his own. Gets the big shot block. That'll give us an inbound here for the Bulldogs now. Left side of the basket. So Lyles will be the one to inbound it. They give it into Bell. Now left wing handle it here is Huff. Now they give it to Jepson again. 15 seconds left now here in this first quarter, down 3. Jepson handling it down near the center circle, down now under 10 seconds. Guarded here by Mason tightly. Jepson driving, steps through in the finish off the glass for Jepson. Making a 5-0 run to close the gap to 1. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter here tonight. 18-17 ball game. We'll step aside and back after this here on the KMA video stream and also KMA AM 960 Shenandoah back after this.
Legacy Mutual Insurance. Your family's needs and success are our priority. That's our legacy. Bringing added convenience to our clients is important to us, and our new office at 614 Holland Avenue in Stanton does just that. It provides a central location for servicing our policyholders and our agents more efficiently. Find a local agent at legacymutualia.com and see how we've been providing farm and homeowners coverage in Southwest Iowa since 1870. Legacy Mutual Insurance, a Grinnell Mutual member, now located in Stanton.
Since 1892, Malvern Bank has been building community from 404 Main Street in Malvern, Iowa. For generations, Malvern Bank has been serving local businesses, families, and farms to help them achieve their goals in every step of their lives. From saving for college to planning for retirement and everything in between, Malvern Bank is your full-service community bank. Call, click, or stop in today to apply for an account, loan, or credit card. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA AM 960 Shenandoah and also KMA video stream, KMAland.com. And coming out of the quarter break, 18-17 ball game. Fouts pulling up here for Missouri Valley from the right wing. Trable off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, by Jansen. And Jansen's putback can't quite go. And now Slias with the rebound he's going to get. And now Slias will be the one to inbound it here from the left side of the basket. Slias will be the one to bring it up. And Jepson now, tough shot from that short right corner off the mark. And Jensen there for the board. Now coming back once again here from Missouri Valley. Lager works it over there to Tennis. Now to Lager. Jensen at the right elbow. They kick it out, and the pass got tipped out of bounds. There's Elias, who's looking there for Fouts in that left corner. An 18-17 ball game after the moment. Lager pulls up from the parking lot from the top of the key off the mark, and a fight for the rebound there. They were scrambling for that one. Carla Reekin checks into the game, ends up tipping that one out of bounds as he was fighting for the rebound, and we'll have an inbound now here for Missouri Valley. And Tennis will be the one to inbound it from that left side of the basket. Out of Fouts here, Lager. Now across court, right side. Tennis has it. 0-3. New zone here for Riverside. Lager drives through it, though, into the paint and puts it up for the first 2 points of the second quarter. 4 points now on the night for him. Here's Bell driving. Picks it up at the baseline, kicks it out to Jepson, still on that left side, feeding it down low. Kick it out to Bell, left corner, puts up the long three-pointer from there and drills it. And we are back to a tie ball game after that. Trey ball from Bell. He's up to 7 points now on the night. Now quickly, Missouri Valley breaking through that full-court defense. Now they work it to Lager, top of the key. Bang! And just responds like that to give Missouri Valley back the lead, 23-20. Now here's Jepson, right wing. Give it to Bell. Around the free throw line to kick it out. Now here's Salias. Right into the paint. Little hop jump stop there. Can't quite get it to finish. And then we're going to have a foul there on the rebound. And it looks like that one will be against Salias. He was surrounded by, I believe there were 3 Missouri Valley guys right there next to him. Just got outnumbered. A little too much contact as he was trying to fight for it. Still that full court defense here for Riverside. They give it to Fouts. Now he'll push away, crossed half court. Ryan O'Dowd has it. He'll kick it out to Jansen. Jansen's going to pull up, wide open tray ball, right wing, and nails it. We were tied there for a moment, but no more. That's 2 straight possessions, 2 straight makes from deep for the Big Reds. Gives them back a 26-20 lead now. Here's McCurdy, gives it to Jepson, left wing for the Bulldogs. Jepson jump stop at the free throw line, kicks it out to Bell. And Bell going to get his pocket picked there by Lager. Now Lager coming back off the glass and in. They get a 7-0 run now here for Missouri Valley. Lager up to 9 points now on the night. Bell to McCready, now left corner. Steps back, gives it over to Jepson, top of the key. Jepson now driving, tough finish off the glass and in. They get 13 points now on the night for the junior. But now quickly responding, Jansen can't quite get a tough finish to go in the paint there, and Bell with the board. Now he's going to get his pocket picked once again. Now here's Jansen once again, spinning back into the paint, kicks it out. Mid-range jumper from the left side for Tennis off the mark. Rebounded by O'Dowd, put back off the mark as well. And then Jepson able to secure the defensive rebound. Quickly up court to Salias, driving right baseline, foul on the floor. That one there going to be against Lager, his first. He's going to give us an inbound from the right side of the basket here with the Bulldogs. Salias has it, under 5 minutes left now here in this first half. Floats this one into Bell all the way near half court. Now he'll handle that. The point is to pick it up, gives it over McCready, left wing, back to Bell now. The right side now, Salias, baseline right side. Rican puts up the mid-range jumper, but McCready gets the offensive rebound on the putback. That one also doesn't fall. Now Rican tries to get the second offensive rebound. He's going to get fouled pretty hard there on the floor. Oh, they were going to say McCready was putting up a shot. He's going to have a couple of free throws coming, Kyler Rican actually is going to be the one at the line. That's also the third foul on Jackson Tennis. Rican's first free throw is up and hits that one. 50% free throw shooter coming into tonight. Quick substitution, Tennis heads to the bench while Leighton Mason checks back in. And Rican gets set for his second free throw attempt. And he hits them both. Closes the gap slightly back to 4. Here with 4.5 minutes left. Now here's Fouts bringing it up. Works towards the left side, gives it off to Mason, who hands it off there to Lager, still at the top of the key. Lager steps to the side, tray ball off the front, iron off the mark. And now a scramble for the rebound before McCready finally chases it down. Now up the court to Salias. He gives it to Bell, left corner, wide open 3 from there. That one well off the mark. Jepson chases down the offensive rebound, though. Now he's going to take his shot from the other corner. Bang! And just like that, their own 7-0 run here for Riverside. That's going to result in head coach Travis Mason calling a timeout for Missouri Valley. Their first of this first half here. Just over 4 minutes left here in this second quarter. We'll step aside as well here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also the KMA video stream at KMAland.com.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is your leading agricultural retailer of crop inputs and expert solutions. And they're your choice in the region for top-of-the-line products and customer service. When nothing short of the best is your standard, talk with Nutrien Ag Solutions in Westboro, Missouri, Coyne, Percival, and Essex, Iowa for fall application and products. Nutrien Ag Solutions, growing your crops and your bottom line.
We'll go back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA AM 960 Shenandoah and also at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Missouri Valley timeout left us with just over 4 minutes left here in this first half. 28-27 the score at the moment in favor of the Big Reds. A little 7-0 run there from Riverside brought us back within 1. Missouri Valley has had the lead. Riverside struck first with a free throw there from Aiden Bell to kick it off, but Missouri Valley ever since has had the lead, but Riverside just hasn't let him get too far away. Kept it within single digits the whole way. Still sitting here just a 1-point ball game. As the Big Reds have it out of the timeout. Fouts has it. Left side guarded tightly here by McCready. Does get it away to Mason now around half court. Mason now. Jansen thought about driving. Instead he'll step back. Gives it to Mason once more at the point. Trying to feed it to Lager here left elbow. Lager spinning. Back into the paint. Feeds it there to Ryder O'Donnell, who has to kick it out to Mason. Now 1 second left, or 7 seconds left on the play clock, and ends up going to be in a turnover here by Missouri Valley. Now here's Jepson working up court. Feeds it down low to McCready, left, right, blocking in. Now making 9-0, and that is the first lead from Missouri Riverside since early on in this one, 29-28. Here with 3:12 left here in this first half. Now here's Lager, left wing. Back again, going to get it tipped away there by Bell, and it goes in the hands of McCready. Now he'll bounce it forward to Jepson, who will haul it in around that right wing. Pulls it up for 3 from there. That one just off the mark and goes right into the hands of Dane Jansen. Now he'll work up, left wing, driving. Free throw line, kicks it out to Fouts, right wing now. Now he gives it to Lager. Gives it to Jansen. Free throw line. Jansen spinning to his right, stepping back, steps through. Off the glass, what a finger roll. There from Dane Jansen to finish that one. He gave his Big Reds the lead right back, 30-29. Now Jepson has it, feeding it down low to Bell. Right baseline, they kick it out. McCready at the point. Now left wing, here's Salias. Now back to Bell at the point. Bell gives it to McCready right side, now guarded here by Mason. Now to Jepson. Jepson stepping into the paint, and he's going to try to finish off the glass on his own. Can't quite do it, and Jansen there for the board. Now pushes up the Lager. Quickly, high, long pass to O'Donnell down low. Kicks it out. Mason, right corner, tray. Ball rattles out, and Bell there for the rebound. Under 2 minutes left now here in this first half. Jepson handles it at the point now. Around that center circle. Gives it to Bell, left side. Left wing to be exact, and now He'll hand it off to Jansen. Back to Jepson, now feeding it down low to Rieken, and one. What a finish there from Kyler Rieken coming off the bench. Hit a couple of free throws earlier. Now he'll have a chance at a hard-earned three-point opportunity. As we mentioned, Rieken last visit to the line. Made both and one. That one rattles out, and Jansen there for the board once more. Jansen having a solid night so far, both points-wise and down low. And now Jansen trying to feed to Lager, but ends up going to the hands of Solias. Credited him with the steal. Now he'll work up court quickly. No numbers, but it does have the angle there to McCready, who puts it up and in. And now Riverside, their biggest lead of the night. 3 points, 33-30, as we got 1:18 left here in this first half. Now Jansen driving, steps through, finishes, and one. Jansen now 9 points on the night for him, trying to tie it back up here with this free throw. It's also the first foul of the night on Kyler Rieken. Jansen heads to the line, 59% free throw shooter. That first one is good. Credit him. Reaching double digits now on the night. Ties it back up at 33 here with just over a minute left. Now Bell has it left wing. Now over to McCready, left corner. Gives it back to Jepson, now left wing. Screen here from Rieken. Jepson had to stop the drive there. Kicked it back out to Bell. Now under a minute left, 53 seconds. Solias has it now right wing. Driving. Baseline layup, and it just rolls out. And now the rebound was loose, and they're going to say it will stick here with Riverside. Looked like it might have gone off of Founce as he was trying to chase that down on the baseline. 45.8 seconds left here as we get an inbound from the right side of the basket here for the Bulldogs. Solias feeds it into Belly. Left the lane wide open for him to that right block, and you'll put it in. Now back quick. Now Missouri Valley coming back. Here's Founce left side. 35 seconds left. About 7 seconds between the play clock and the shot clock. They feed it down low to Jansen, who kicks it to O'Don. Now out to Founce, right wing. Trey ball, bang! And Missouri Valley re-secures the lead. With 20 seconds left, 36-35. Now, Solias has the right wing, 15 seconds, no shot clock now. Brings it back towards the middle, over to McCready left wing, back to Solias, now at the point, over to Jepson, now right side, 5 seconds. Solias at the point, floats it over to Bell, left corner, puts up the long tray ball, rattles out, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half, and Missouri Valley goes in with a little momentum, and it looks like, though, we are going to have looks like they are going to have a one-on-one opportunity. They'll say it was a late foul there against Missouri Valley. I guess who Kyler Rieken is back at the line, hitting a couple of free throws to end this first half. Can't hit the first one, the one-on-one. So that will bring us to the end of the first half here. And this one will been a fun one so far. 36-35 to score the Missouri Valley here over Riverside. A slim advantage here as we hit the lockers. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this. Here are some halftime thoughts here on KMA AM 960 and also the KMA video stream at KMAland.com.
Find your place at Northwest Missouri State University. From day one, experience a university like no other. In the classroom, you'll find career-ready academic programs and hands-on learning, not to mention championship sports teams and clubs. Find your passion and your people. Plus, textbooks and a fully loaded laptop are included in your tuition, with $19 million in scholarships and aid available. They also have a 97% placement rate. Visit nwmissouri.edu to apply today. Northwest Missouri State University, where Bearcats connect.
I'm going to go back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA AM 960 Shenandoah, also at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Well, it is halftime here in the first game of this Western Iowa Conference doubleheader here. The boys game, Missouri Valley leads 36-35 here over Riverside. And this one so far, some of your leading scores so far on the night for Missouri Valley. Eli Fouts leads the way with 11 points so far on the night. Dane Jansen right behind him, though. 10 points on the evening for him. He's also got a handful of rebounds so far this evening. Brody Lager rounds out their leading scorers with 9 points on the night so far. And meanwhile, for Riverside, Grady Jepson leads the way. 13 points on the night for him, and also 9 for Aiden Bell this evening. Then meanwhile, Mason McCready and Kyler Rieken round out the scoring with 4 points apiece so far in this one. Well, it's been some blows back and forth in the majority of that first quarter, and also the majority, or early in the second quarter. Missouri Valley had the lead the majority of this game so far. Riverside, though, snuck back there late in that about the middle of that second quarter. They had a nice 9-0 run that ultimately kind of gave them the lead at one point. But Missouri Valley fights back, and then, of course, a late tray ball there from Eli Fouts rounds out that first half and re-secures the lead for Missouri Valley as they head into the locker rooms. Once again, been a fun one so far, 36-35. Missouri Valley up over Riverside. We'll have the second half of action coming up. After this, be sure to stick around here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also KMA FM 99.1 Clarinda Shenandoah. KMA AM 960 and also at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Ethan Uter with the Missouri Valley. We'll be back after this.
America is choosing to be a healthier nation. That's why so many people choose a Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned, and they offer a full range of vitamins, non-prescription medicines, cold remedies, and convenient items for you and your family. And when it comes to having a prescription filled, you can always count on your Health Mart family pharmacist to do it right. Take your next prescription to Oakland Pharmacy, your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy in Oakland. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
With Todd Eberly, not only is he the head coach of almost every single sport for Clarinda, but he is also the general manager for the Clarinda A's, and there is an upcoming event in February that we're talking about today. First of all, I just want to say hello to Coach Eberly. How are we doing today?
Doing good, Derek. Thank you.
Well, appreciate you taking the time to chat. We've got the 47th Annual Clarinda Baseball Hall of Fame Banquet coming up Saturday, February 4th at the Clarinda Community High School. There are a lot of auction items, lots of stuff going on there. Why don't you just kind of give us a little rundown of what's happening?
Yeah, it's our, like you said, our 47th annual banquet that we have every year. Our guest celebrities this year, again, are Vaughn Hayes, formerly of the Philadelphia Phillies. He was an all-star with them. And then Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith will also be there. We start opening our doors at 4 o'clock for that event. And then they can do there's an autograph session for 4:30 to 5:30, and then we have a meal, and then our program to follow.
Mm-hmm. All right, so admission ticket is good for. Well, I guess explain a little bit about what you get with one ticket.
Right, with your admission ticket, you get one autograph of each professional player. Then you have a meal, and then you have the ability to bid on our silent auction that we have. We have many items that will be out for a silent auction, memorabilia mostly, baseball memorabilia. And then we do have a live auction where we'll do a couple high-end items that we will raffle off that people can bid on. Austin Astral does that for us, and it's kind of a fun time of the banquet.
Yep, and you can get additional autographs, $25, also jerseys, bats, etc. That's $100 for that autograph. But now you mentioned, obviously, the silent auction. I know that's always a big hit for a lot of people. Any idea on some of the items that you'll have this year?
Yeah, we've gotten some really good items this year. We have still a lot of guys still around the game that send back memorabilia and things. For example, Bud Black, who's the manager for the Colorado Rockies, has sent us one of his jerseys, a Charlie Blackmon baseball bat autograph, a Chris Bryant ball, C.J. Cron ball, and then a Herman Marquez All-Star ball. So with that, and then we have some Whit Merrifield baseball that will be up for silent auction, and a couple really big items with the Johnny Bench jersey. We do have a Baker Mayfield jersey this year.
Oh.
So a lot of cool items and many more of those things out there too.
Yeah, fantastic. That is a lot of, in a wide variety of different things that you can potentially bid on. And now there's also, you have the evening program. Tell me a little bit about kind of what's going on with the evening program and who will be recognized and all of that good stuff.
Well, what we do, we have the meal, and then this year we'll be doing our live auction right after that with our big items. And then after we have our live auction, we will recognize our 4 Hall of Fame members going in this year. One is a fan, and 3 guys are players off our 4th place 2013 team. And then after that, we recognize local area teams. And to say something about that real quick, we allow all our youth kids that are on travel teams with the junior A's, they get in free along with their coaches. And if their parents want to come, it's a half-price ticket for their parents. Mm-hmm. So we will introduce them, and they can talk about their travel teams, and then we talk about the A's and wrap it up at the end.
Yeah, awesome. Well, certainly, obviously, you've been doing this for 47 years, so you've got this all figured out. But do want to mention that the tickets are adult tickets in advance, $30, and then kids through K through 12 is $20, and at the door it's $35 and $25. All right. So how can people get those advance tickets, and how can they make the reservations?
They can reach through me. My phone number is 712-303-9903. And make an advance reservation where they can just pick up their tickets at the door and send in the money to me here. We also have a Facebook page. If they want to get on there and reach out, we will answer that also.
Yeah, perfect. How do they get a hold of you?
Just through my cell phone number.
Okay. So do you want to leave that, or?
Yeah, I can leave that. It's 712-303-9903.
All right. I saw that number on the flyer there. I just wanted to make sure that was the same one. And tickets also available at the Clarinda Chamber of Commerce office. It sounds like another great night there for the Clarinda Baseball Hall of Fame banquet. And Coach Everly, appreciate it. Anything else you want to add?
I just appreciate all the support through the years, and without the people supporting our programs, we wouldn't have one. So we're very lucky to have a great base around here in Clarinda and Southwest Iowa, and we're very excited for the banquet.
Coach, thanks a lot for the time. Appreciate it.
All right, Derek, appreciate it.
Talking on today's sports feature with Palmyra head boys basketball coach Zach Wemhoff. The Panthers playing some good basketball right now. Coach, just first off, take us through your guys' season. You've been right around 500 most of the year. Right now, looks like at 8-7. What are the thoughts? How are you guys feeling at the moment?
This year we kind of picked up Crete. They were kind of looking for somebody last minute. I really like our team, so I thought it'd be a really good challenge for us. Our schedule has been really, really difficult. We start the season with Freeman. They've been rated number 1 in the state for a majority of the season. Let's see, the losses we've had have been to a majority of 1 loss, 0 loss. You can throw Auburn in there. I think they got 4 losses, but they're still Auburn. But we've had a really, really tough schedule. I told the boys last night when we were playing Conestoga that this is the time of the year where that schedule is going to start paying off, and we're going to start seeing that we are battle tested, and we're going to start winning some more basketball games.
And how important is that? I mean, of course, you want to win games, and I'm sure right now you would love to have your team be like 12-3, 13-2.
Find your place at Northwest Missouri State University. From day one, experience a university like no other. In the classroom, you'll find career-ready academic programs and hands-on learning, not to mention championship sports teams and clubs. Find your passion and your people. Plus, textbooks and a fully loaded laptop are included in your tuition, with $19 million in scholarships and aid available. They also have a 97% placement rate. Visit nwmissouri.edu to apply today. Northwest Missouri State University, where Bearcats connect.
I'll go back now here into Missouri Valley High School here on KMA 960 Shenandoah, and also at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Ethan Hewitt here with you right now as we are about to kick off the second half of action here in the first game of this Western Iowa Conference doubleheader here this evening. The boys' game between Missouri Valley and Riverside. Will the Big Reds hold a slim 1-point lead, 36-35, as we get set to begin the third quarter. They had the lead the majority of that for the majority of that first half. Riverside had a nice 9-0 run there, middle-late-ish part of that second quarter. They gave them the lead for a brief moment. But, of course, Missouri Valley fought back, exchanged some buckets, and then Eli Fouts knocked in a tray ball late in that second quarter to give them back a slim 1-point lead. And it looks like we're also going to be starting the second half with a 1-on-1 attempt here for Kyler Reekin here. And he cannot hit the first one, I imagine. I can say I've never seen that before, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% sure why that was done, as he had also had the 1-on-1 attempt early to finish off the first half. But nonetheless, no points scored there, so Riverside will now start off with the possession here in the second half, and now driving here. There was Solias. Now they kick it down to McCready. Now to Bell, right side. Now back to McCready at the point. McCready pulls up, right elbow, rattles out, and Jansen there for the board. He has been strong on those tonight at the 6 so far. And Fouts now will give it back to Jansen at the point. He'll hand it off to Fouts. Fouts working back towards that left side, gives it off to Lager, who works his way back towards the right. Feeds it to Kasur down right corner. Feeding it to that right block. Now here's Tennis. Back to the basket. Has to kick it back out to Lager, right wing. Lager now spinning back inside, trying to step through, and instead will be called for a travel. Took a few too many steps there before the contact, and that'll result in a turnover for Riverside and go back. Or excuse me, turnover for Missouri Valley and go back to Riverside as now Solias will bring it back up once again. Now Bell has it right wing. Gives it over to the right corner to McCready. McCready will kick it back to Jepson now. Working back towards that left side. Jump stop, now kicks it out. Solias, tray ball, long. Offensive rebound there for a second by Alf, and now he gets fouled on the putback. Doesn't get the shot to fall, but will head to the line. This will be Alf's first visit to the stripe. The senior, 63% free throw shooter on the season. Also averaging 4 points a game for the Bulldogs in their 2022-23 campaign so far. First one is up, and that one a little long. Doesn't get it to fall. Keeps us at that 36-35 score at the moment. Trying to tie it back up now here with the second. Throw attempt is up. That one also off the mark, and Kasur gets the snatches down the rebound. Now gives it off to Fouts, so we'll bring it up. 6:50 left. Now here in this third quarter. Now Tennis has it, gives it off to Lager at that point. Has to pick it up, gives it off to Jansen now. Still near the top of the key, now working his way over to the right side. Gives it off to Fouts, right wing. Tyler here by McCready, bounces it over to Jansen, right corner. Now trying to feed it down low to Lager. Lager spinning back into the paint, steps back out, puts up the shot, and does get fouled. Now we will have a couple of shots for Lager coming from the line. That's also the second foul there on Aiden Solias. Lager's first free throw attempt is up and good. It gives us our first points of this second half. Lager also now up double digits, 10 points for him. 3 players in double figures already for Missouri Valley. As Lager puts up the second, hits that one as well. Makes it a 3-point ball game now here with just under 6.5 minutes left. Now they give it to Jepson here for Riverside, right wing. Jepson spinning back into the paint, mid-range jumper, wild shot off the mark. And offensive rebound once again, and one. There for John off, his first 2 points of the night. And he'll have another opportunity now to try to tie this ball game up. Off missed both free throws in his last trip on the and one. Does it and ties us back up at 38. First 3 points of the night for him, coming a big moment. Keeping us knotted up here in this third quarter. Now here's Fouts driving, has a little bit of room, little contact, no foul. Can't get the shot to fall. McCready there for the board. Now he'll give it off to Solias. Solias now taking his chance, feeds it down low to Alf, left blocking Alf. And get called for a travel there. And now will give us an inbound here from Missouri Valley from the left side of the basket. And they retake possession now. Fouts, Jansen, and Lager all in double digits here from Missouri Valley so far tonight. Meanwhile, Jepson, the only one in double figures for Riverside so far. He's up to 16. Fouts handles it at the point now here for Missouri Valley. Trying to give it a chance. The pass goes a little wide. Now here comes Solias on the fast break, and the finish gets that one to go. And now Riverside reclaims the lead, 40-38. 4 points for Solias. Now Lager trying to spin back inside. Lost that one again. Now back into the hands of Solias again. No numbers, but he is going to kick it out to McCready here left corner. McCready now driving baseline with a runner towards the basket. Can't get it to go. Now that was going to get temped out of bounds there by Alf as he was fighting there with Lager for the board. And we'll stick now here with Missouri Valley. And Lager will be the one to bring it up. Now here's Fouts right side. Gives it back to Lager now. They work it around the perimeter left side. Now here's Tennis left corner. Back to Lager at the point. Now back to that right side again to Fouts. They feed it down low to Kasur. Kasur Working his way to the back, has to stop, picks it up, kicks it out to Lager. He'll kick it out to Fouts. It looked like there McCready got a hand on it, and now they're scrambling for it for the Missouri Valley bench, and it ends up going right back to Riverside. Little momentum switch at the moment, it kind of feels like so far here in the middle of this third quarter. Missouri Valley, a couple of sloppy turnovers here in the middle of this third quarter. I've given Riverside a little bit of life in there. Now here's Jepson, right wing. Pulls up from deep. That one rattles out. That would have been big. Instead, it ends up in the hands of Dane Jansen for another defensive rebound. Now here's Founts. Left wing to Jansen. Jansen lost the handle there again. Salias trying to keep it alive, but ends up stepping out of bounds before he could do so. And it will stick here with the Big Reds from that left corner. 4:19 left here in the third quarter. Jansen will be the one to inbound it. He's going to have to float this one on all the way to Fouts, all the way back here on this side of the court. Now Fouts behind the back dribble, gets it past half court. Now pass or shot from the paint. Little runner draws the foul. And he will have a couple of shots coming up from the line. 2 team fouls. That's also the third on John Alf. Had a little bit of foul trouble early in that second. You can already see Kyler Reekin getting set to come in, likely going to be coming in for Alf. It's Fouts' first free throw attempt. That one rattles in and out. And also Ryder O'Dowd checks in for Missouri Valley. He replaces Kasur. And as we expected, Reekin will replace Alf for the Bulldogs. And Fouts trying to cut it back to a 1-point game. And he does. 12 points on the night, makes it 40-39 in favor of the Bulldogs. Now Salias will bring it up. Met by Jansen. Around that free throw, around the arc. Now here's Riverside working around the perimeter right side. Now Salias driving baseline and finishes. And Salias has found a little bit of life here in this third quarter. He's up to 6 points now. Extends the lead back to 3. Now here's Fouts taking his chance at driving. Puts up the shot and draws the contact and the foul. He'll have another shot coming up from the free throw line. Fouts, senior, 68% free throw shooter on the season. Went 1 for 2 on his visit just a moment ago. And this time hits the first. 13 points now on the night for him. Trying to put up the second here with 3:45 left here in this third. Trying to get back to a lead. He hits them both. Still just a 1-point advantage. Now here's Salias across half court. Works it towards that left side. Now top of the key, McCready. McCready driving, runner. Rattles around, hit just about every part of the rim, and it falls in. Salias. Excuse me, that was McCready there, finished on that one. 6 points for him now on the night. Fouts handles it left wing, now driving towards that baseline. Spins it back inside towards the paint, has to pick it up, feeds it to Jansen, cutting on that baseline. Now pass it out to Tennis, wide open Trey from the right side of the key, can't get it to fall, and Reekin snags the board. Now quickly down court, here's Bell, right wing, Trey ball, high arching shot off the mark and rebounded there by Dane Jansen. He's going to get fouled. And that will be the fourth against Riverside. That's also the third against McCready. He will head to the bench. Be replaced there by Garrett Huff. Now Fouts brings it up here, working towards that right side, dribbles down to that right corner, gives it to Lager. Short right corner, now Lager fadeaway jumper from the paint, gets it to go. And keeps it at that 1 point mark so far in this one. 13 points also on the night for Lager now. And here's Jepson driving into the paint. Jumper from there, off the mark. And now a fight for the rebound. They're going to say jump ball on that one as Reekin and Jansen both got a couple of hands in there on that one. And the arrow favors Missouri Valley. Fouts will take the inbound now. 2:24 left here in this third quarter. 44-43 ball game in favor of Riverside. Lager has it, top of the key. Now he'll give it off to Jansen. Free throw line, right elbow now. Jansen working his way towards the basket. Now he'll kick it out to Fouts, right wing. Fouts, contested three-point shot, well off the mark, and Bell there for the rebound. I'll get it off to Salias, who will bring it up. Working towards that right side. Guarded here by Jansen, back towards the center. Now Elias spinning back outside, and a tough finish there from the side of the basket, but does get it to fall. Aiden Elias up to 8 points now on the night. And Founts will bring it across half court. Back and forth battle here in this third quarter. Riverside, though, still holding on to a slim lead. Now here's Mason, left wing, gives it to Lager. He'll put it up from deep from the top of the key. That one off the mark, and rebound there by Huff. He'll get off to Jepson now. Jepson takes his time now. Working over to that left side, gives it off to Elias. We'll bring it back towards the point. Now over to the right side. Here's Bell. Works it towards that right corner. Has to pick it up, though. Now bounces it back to Elias. We'll bring it back towards the top of the key. Now over to Jepson, left side. Jepson, baseline now, driving, stepping back inside from the left block. Gets it to go. Extends the lead, 48-43. Now under a minute left. Here in the third quarter, here's Lager. Top of the key, tray ball pulls up, off the mark. Rebound there by Huff once more. Now Jepson brings it up left side. Driving into the paint, steps through with the touch and the finish. 6 straight points now for Riverside, 20 points now on the night for Jepson. 50-43 here with 34 seconds left here in the third. Now here's Founts. At the top of the key, has to pick it up, gives it to Lager, who's going to also once again get called for the travel. He was looking for some contact there. Didn't get quite enough. Instead, it will go back to Riverside here with 25 seconds left here in the third. Elias now once again taking his time, brings it across to half court, 17 seconds left. Elias just taking his time here, no shot clock. Now Elias kicks it out. Huff, tray ball, right corner, short, and now chase down the offensive rebound to Elias, puts up the shot with 5 seconds left off the mark. Now Lager gets it, puts up the full court shot, almost doesn't quite get it to go. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. 50-43, Riverside up over Missouri Valley. We'll step aside, be back after this here on KMA 960 Show and also the KMA video stream at KMAland.com.
America is choosing to be a healthier nation. That's why so many people choose a Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned, and they offer a full range of vitamins, non-prescription medicines, cold remedies, and convenient items for you and your family. And when it comes to having a prescription filled, you can always count on your Health Mart family pharmacist to do it right. Take your next prescription to Oakland Pharmacy, your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy in Oakland. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing, and much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to the communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans, and other community outreach programs. To learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location.
And welcome back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. We're getting set to start the fourth quarter of action here in this one. Riverside enters it with a 50-43 lead, their biggest lead of the night, 7 points here over Missouri Valley as they had a nice little 8-2 run to finish out that quarter. Now here's Jepson, tough shot there, can't get it to go right around that left block, and Kasur there for the rebound. Now he'll give it up to Lager real quick here. Missouri Valley trying to move quick. And the double team there from Riverside results in a foul. Likely against the Bulldogs. See who it is against there. And that one is against Mason McCready. That is his 4th. And also the 5th team foul. McCready in a little foul trouble here. With basically a full quarter remaining. Now Founts here working towards that right side. Feeds it to Kasur. Short right corner now. Cross-court pass to Tennis. Wide open tray ball left wing. That one well off the mark and fight for the rebound. Ends up in the hands of McCready, who gives it up court to Elias. Elias now slicing through the defenders with the finish with the left hand. Extends the lead to 9. And Elias has come alive here in the second half. Now Fast pulls up from the parking lot. That one off the mark. And rebound there by Jepson. Jepson now handles it. Stepping to the paint. Jep stops. A lot of contact and a foul as he was putting that one up. Sewer there will be delivering the foul on that one. It's the 3rd team foul, though, for Missouri Valley in this one, and also the 3rd. They call that one against Lager. That's his third, and Jepson's first free throw rattles around for a little bit before it decides to slide through the netting. That makes it a 10-point ball game now. And that second free throw off the mark, and Lager snags the board. And Lager will bring it up now, under 7 minutes left here in this final quarter of action here in this one. We're going to have a shove there against the Bulldogs. I believe that one was against. That one is. They're going to say that one was against Elias. That's his third. Also the 6th-team foul. Missouri Valley just one away from having some bonus action. Now Fouts, pump fake, long 2-point attempt there. That one off the backboard and out. But the offensive rebound and put back there from Lager is good. Missouri Valley trying to claw back into this one, now down 8. 6:30 left. Bell has it now for Riverside. Now right corner. Here's Huff. Gives it back to Jepson, now still on that right wing. Jepson working back towards the middle, now gives it to Bell on that right side. That gives it back to Jepson once again. Now Elias handles it near the center circle. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Now they give it to Jepson. 4 seconds, puts up a long 2-point attempt, tough shot. Now for the fight for the rebound on the floor, and that's going to go to Missouri Valley. Kasur gives it off to Fouts. Now to Jansen. Now back to Fouts once more. To Lager, back to Jansen, now right elbow, driving Lager, nice feed and finish. Lager saying not so fast for Riverside, to cutting the lead back to 6 now. Now Bell handles it. Right side, guarded tightly here by Fouts. Jepson. Screen from Huff. Now Jepson works back towards that left side. Feeding it down low to Alf, and Alf takes a tumble, and that's going to be a travel. Just like that, a little momentum in your favor is all Missouri Valley needed, as they've cut the lead back to 5. That's going to result in a quick 30-second timeout called here by Riverside as the players take a break. We'll take one with them. We'll be back after this here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also the KMA video stream at KMA.com.
PCSB, we believe in helping our customers and our community grow, and service is how we do it. This is about making banking better. We are here to serve. We have an innovative spirit and a heart for people that moves us to do what's right. Because at the end of the day, we know what matters most. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also the KMA video stream, KMAland.com. Head coach Nick Kroon trying to cut off that momentum from Missouri Valley as they have cut it back to a 6-point deficit. As Lager brings it up now, 5:25 left. Still plenty of time here for Missouri Valley. Riverside defense trying to hold up here, trying to hold on to a lead. Now Jansen handles it for Missouri Valley, gives it off to Lager, now back to Jansen, now gives it to Kasur, free throw line. Thinking about it, trying to drive, and instead we're going to have a shove, a little elbow throw there by Riverside, and that is going to put Missouri Valley into the bonus. Here in this one with just over 5 minutes left, and that's also Alf's 4th foul. 2 Bulldogs now in some foul trouble. Him and McCready both have 4. And Kasur capitalizes with that first free throw. 7 points now on the night for him. Got the lead back to 5, trying to make it a 4-point game. And it rattles just out, and Bell snags the board for the Bulldogs. Still 5-point game, 53-48 here in favor of Riverside with 5 minutes left here in this ball game. Now they give it to Bell, driving into the paint, stops, kicks it out. Rican, mid-range jumper right side, no good. And there for the offensive rebound there was Elias. Couldn't get it to go from under the basket, and now here comes Tennis with the board. He'll work it up to Fouts. And Fouts now gives it off to Jansen. Beating it down low. The Kasur now cross-court pass and high, a little high there. We're looking for Tennis. He was wide open in that left corner, but couldn't quite haul in. Baseball throw from Kasur across court. And the Bulldogs survive under the possession, holding on to a 5-point lead. Now Jepson handles it left wing to Bell around the perimeter left side, right side now. Here's Elias back to Jepson at the point. Jepson gives it to Bell, top of the key, trade ball rattles around and out, and Jansen there for the board once more. Now over to Lager, to Tennis now, back to Lager, right wing. Lager now gives it over to Fouts, left side, back to Lager now, top of the key. And to Jansen, and Coach Mason calls a quick timeout here for his guys before we can have any more action here in this one. That's another quick 30-second timeout. We'll stick with you here real quick for this one. A 5-point difference at the moment, 53-48 in favor of the Big Reds right now. Well, they were in control there for the majority of that first half, as we mentioned. Then, of course, Riverside again had a little run there in that second quarter. Later in that second quarter, gave them the lead for a moment. Eli Fouts to the trade ball, reclaimed a 1-point lead. And then that third quarter, it was a 8-2 run, make it a 10-2 if you want to carry it over. Or excuse me, you can make it an 11-2 run if you want to carry that over into the fourth quarter for Riverside. Give them as big as a 10-point lead at one point, but the last 5 points now have come courtesy of Riverside, or excuse me, Missouri Valley, which has brought it back to the 5-point deficit we are currently at. And Missouri Valley will inbound it in front of their own bench. Tennis gets it into Fouts, who has to go all the way back here to this near side of the court once again. Now he'll work it over towards that right corner, guarded here tightly by Bell. Now they feed it down low to Kasur, right block. Spin it back, a little fadeaway jumper to Kasur. Sends it home. 9 points down the night for him, and now we're back to a 3-point game, a one-possession game potentially. With 3:36 left now, Bell, top of the key, thought about the shot instead, tries to feed it down low to Rican, left blocking a whole lot of contact there. That's going to be a travel. A couple of Missouri Valley players were getting a little handsy down there, but the refs let them play, and instead it's going to be a travel, and now Missouri Valley has that momentum right back, you feel. Here in this one on their home court, Fouts has it now, working towards that right side. And now a little runner towards the basket, gets it to fall, cuts it to 1. 9-0 run here from Missouri Valley. 16 points down the night for him. Now here's Solias, right wing, gives it to Bell, top of the key. Now over to McCready, left wing. McCready steps back now. Gives it to Jepson, top of the key, under 3 minutes left. Now Jepson pulls up from there, that one off the mark, and Kasur uses that 6'5" frame to haul in that board. A big one now. Here comes Tennis. Backing his way into the paint. Now gives it out to Lager. Lager working over the left side. Gives it off to Tennis. Now Tennis hands it off to Fouts, right side. Fouts has to pick it up near the top of the key. Now over to Lager. Feed it down low to Kasur. Kasur backing out, kicks it out. Tennis wide open tray ball. Right corner, a little short, and Rican there for the board. 53-52 Riverside here with 2:20 left here in this ball game. It has been a tight one all night. Biggest lead we've seen was 10 points for Riverside, but it has been a 9-0 run now here from Missouri Valley. And Jepson trying to do something here, working his way into the paint, tries to finish a tough shot, can't do it, and Kasur once again there for the rebound. Now here comes Lager. That's going to be another timeout called here by Coach Mason for Missouri Valley. Get something drawn up here. That's a full minute timeout. So as the players head to the huddles, we'll take a quick break as well here on KMA 960 Shenandoah, and also at the KMA video stream at KMA.com back after this.
Many businesses talk about service, but at Rogers Pharmacy, it's not just talk, setting them apart from the big box stores. They're a full-service pharmacy where you can not only fill prescriptions, but they also carry an impressive line of medical equipment to meet all of your needs. So whether you need oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP, lift chairs, or diabetic shoes, Rogers Pharmacy has them all. Let their family serve your family. The full-service, family-owned, independent Rogers Pharmacy, located in Tarkio, Mound City, Maryville, and St. Joe. Visit RogersRx.com.
Welcome back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah, and also at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Well, just over 2 minutes left here in this final quarter. Riverside will pull ahead by as much as 10, but Missouri Valley has put up the last 9 points to give us back to a 53-52 1-point ball game here with just under 2 minutes left, actually, 1:58 left now here in this one. Coming out of the possession, Missouri Valley will have it. And now they get it into Fouts. Fouts driving, gives it to Jansen, right block. And he'll kick it out to Fouts, right wing. Now Fouts going to take another chance driving. What a tough shot there as he was falling to the ground, but gets the contact and the foul. And that is going to be foul number 5 for John Alf, as he will have to head to the bench. And they will bring in Rican for the rest of the game, most likely. Also 18 foul, Missouri Valley just a couple away. And now Fouts a chance to tie it up and potentially take the lead. Hits the first free throw, ties it up. They get a 10-0 run. They were down by 10. They have tied it up just like that. Now Fouts trying to claim the lead, and he does. 18 points now on the night for the senior as they retake a 54-53 lead here with 1:45 left. In the first game of this Western Conference doubleheader, now Bell trying to pull up left corner, can't quite get it to go, and Jansen chases down the rebound. And now a Laren pass though goes out of bounds. Fouts trying to chase it down, so it will stick here with Riverside with 1:33 left. Eli Fouts telling his guys, settle down now here defensively. Now Solias brings it across half court, under a minute and a half left. Down one, the Bulldogs need something here. Jepson driving, stepping into the paint, stepping through, can't quite finish with the Euro step there, and guess who? Kasur there for the board. Now to Lager. Up court, Lager kicks it out. The Mason now right wing, he'll give it off to Fouts left wing, and now, Fouts will settle some things down here at the point. Now he's going to take his shot at driving now to kick it out to Mason left corner. Now back to Fouts, pulls up from way deep. That one rattles out from that left wing. And Solias there for the board. Now he's going to work up quickly here. Kicks it left corner to Bell, puts up the tray. That one short. Now takes it down the offensive rebound. Both of them take a tumble on the floor, and that's going to be a timeout called there by head coach Nick Kroon for Riverside. Before we have anything else going down here, that's going to be another full timeout taken there by Riverside, so we will also step aside here again. 54-53. Be sure to stick around. Should be a fun conclusion of this one here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also KMA at KMAland.com.
When people ask me what my dad does, I still don't have exactly the right answer. This is Sadie, and my dad is Shane from Schaff Ag. I know he takes calls and texts early in the morning and late at night. I know he does research to find the best products at the best prices. And I know he says, I'll get that done for you. But I guess I'm still not sure what all is involved in every aspect of agronomy. But I know my dad does it all. Call Shane at Schaff Ag and see for yourself. 712-520-1333.
And welcome back into Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Ethan Hewitt here with you. Well, it's been a tight win just about all game. We're sitting here with a 1-point lead here from Missouri Valley, 54-53, as we got 50.6 seconds left, and Riverside is going to have an inbound here from the right side of the basket. We'll see if Coach Kroon drew something up there in the huddle to try and get his team the lead back. Here real quick, they tried to get it in there to Jepson on the baseline, but a scramble for it with Lager, and that's going to be a jump ball there in that left corner as both of them are on the ground fighting for it. And the arrow favors, guess who? Missouri Valley. There will still be 11 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here with 46 seconds left. Missouri Valley will have to at least put a shot off. Can't play keep away the whole time. Press defense here from Riverside, full court. Trying to pin Fouts, and Fouts spins away from it. Gets across half court, bounces over to Mason now. And now that's going to be another timeout called by head coach Mason. Both coaches trying to use up some of their timeouts here late in this one. 30-second timeout. We'll stick with you here again real quickly for this one. Again, this is your game one of a Western Iowa Conference doubleheader here this evening. Missouri Valley hosting Riverside, of course, here this evening. The boys game going on right now. Missouri Valley trying to get back to 500 on the season, sitting at 7-8 at the moment on the year. Also only 3-8 in conference play at the moment. Meanwhile, Riverside 4-9 right now, trying to improve upon the second half of their season so far. And then, of course, later on tonight, we'll have the girls' game as well between these two squads. But, of course, coming up here momentarily, we should have an exciting final 35 seconds potentially here in this one. Missouri Valley will have the possession to start off. Jump ball scenario. The error right now does favor Riverside. We should ever We should come down to that here at some point. Missouri Valley inbounded here in front of their own bench. They're lining up to get it into Mason. Mason, they're stuck behind half court at the moment. No fouls. Able to get across that timeline. That's going to be a foul there against Aiden Bell. That is just his first of the night, but that will be the 9th team foul. Missouri Valley just one away now from sitting in that double bonus. Missouri Valley also down to just one timeout. Riverside, 2 left for them, and Founts went 2 for 2 on his last one to give Missouri Valley the lead. Now he has a chance to extend it. And he does with the first. Founts, almost 20 points now on the night for him. A solid performance from the senior. Puts up the second, and that one is good as well. Make it 56-53 now. A tray ball needed from Riverside to tie it up. 23 seconds. Elias has it now to McCready, to Jepson now right wing. 17 seconds. They feed it to Elias on the cut on the baseline. He steps back, tray ball. Elias from the right corner bounces up and out, and Tennis secures the rebound from Missouri Valley. And now he will get fouled there by McCready. A big-time rebound there from Tennis. The junior comes up big down low as Elias' tray ball from that left corner. A little off his back foot a little bit, just had a little too much on it. And now Tennis, an opportunity likely to try to ice this game here from the line, up 3. Now it's also Mason McCready's 5th foul, so he will head to the bench. Garrett Huff checks in. Now Tennis, his first free throw. Trying to make it a 4-point game. Puts it up, and that one a little long off the back iron. Some hope still alive potentially here for Riverside. See what the second free throw attempt gives us here from Tennis. This is the first one. Trying to make it a 4-point game and nails the second with 8.3 seconds left. And now here's Jepson having to do something real quick. He just puts up a tray ball from the top of the key. That one off the mark. Elias with the offensive rebound floater, and Kasura snags the rebound, and that is it. Missouri Valley survives 57-53 here tonight over Riverside. Make it a 14-0 run to finish out that one from Missouri Valley as they walk away victorious here tonight over Riverside. Leading scorers for you tonight, Eli Fouts leads the way with 20 points for Missouri Valley. Right behind him, Dane Jansen, Brody Lager joined him in double digits with 17 for Lager as well as 10 for Jansen. And meanwhile, Hayden Kasura chips in with 9 as well on the night. And losing ever for Riverside, though, heck of a game for Grady Jepson. 21 points for him on the night. Also reached 1,000 career points on the night for him in his career for him as well. 10 points for Aiden Elias, and also Aiden Bell chips in with 9 points of his own in the losing effort for Riverside. But Missouri Valley, they move to 8-8 on the season, also 4-8 in conference play. Meanwhile, Riverside falls to 4-10 and 2-10 on the season in conference play. Don't go too far. We will have the second game, the girls' game, coming up here in this doubleheader here tonight after this. But be sure to keep it locked on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also on the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Let's step aside for now. Have a little upon for the review coming up for you here as we fill you in here between these two games. We'll be back after this. Ethan Hewitt here with you from Missouri Valley. Girls up after this.
Talking with Plattsmouth head wrestling coach Jared Nielsen, the Blue Devils hosting their annual tournament this weekend. Coach, first off, I know it's your first year as the head coach there in Plattsmouth. What are your thoughts on the season and how things have gone up to this point?
So far, it's been kind of up and down. We've had a lot of guys that have gotten injured, and we lost quite a few of those guys for the season, actually. So we're a little beat up. Haven't really been full strength all year, but we've got guys stepping up, and they're, as a group, they're ready to kind of close this season out and head towards championship month.
Yeah, I know this is a team that kind of like a turnover year of sorts, for lack of a better word, with some multi-year contributors graduating last year. You mentioned your first year there with the program, but wrestling's such a mentally tough sport. Talk about just having to navigate through the bumps and the bruises of this season.
Yeah, it's been tough. One of our key contributors, broke his hand in the last playoff game of football. We just got him back after the first of the year. He's still unbeaten up to this point, so he's wrestling really well now that we finally got him back. But it's been a lot of that where you just kind of got to be patient with your injuries and do what the doctors tell you and the therapists are telling you to do so you can get back as soon as you can. For a coach, it's tough to know how many good guys you got sitting in their street clothes and not competing through the month of December. But we're starting to get some guys back now, and they've stayed positive. They continue to do their work that they could do, and now that we're ready to go, we're looking good.
Who are some of the names and faces so far this year that have stepped up and stood out to you throughout the year?
Well, we've got a senior at 138, Bryce Newen, who's always practicing hard, always competing hard. We look for him to have a big close to his senior season. Same with fellow senior Matthew Zetek at 160. Just a hard-nosed kid that really works hard in practice, does everything you ask him to do. And he's poised to make a good run here to close out his senior year also. And then kind of a highlight, not really a highlight because as it was expected by us, but nobody really knew about our heavyweight. And he came in and knocked off the number one guy in Class B at the end of December. We get to see that kid again here this weekend when Grand Island Northwest comes to Plasma. So he's been a pleasant surprise for some, but we kind of knew what we had in this guy, and he's putting in the work and doing the things it takes to climb his name up the ladder and compete for a state medal.
As a team, I know early on in the year, in terms of duels, you guys took some losses, which probably to be expected with injuries and everything, but then you go back to like this last weekend, nice showing at the Nebraska City Dual Tournament. On the map, what are the guys doing? Where are they improving at that stood out to you so far this year?
Well, so it's tough for us to be a good dual team with all those injuries. Like I said, we're missing about 4 or 5 expected varsity guys that we lost through December. And then we had a duel coming out with Class B number 1 Bennington and a tough team in Logan, Iowa on Thursday. And we didn't compete well. We didn't fight well. We just kind of took a little bit of a butt kick in there. So they got challenged a little bit at Friday's practice, and then we came out Saturday, and our fight was there, our effort was there, and we competed and probably won some duels that maybe we weren't supposed to with bumping guys around to get our best matchups. But we're ready to go. We're competing hard here, getting ready to close out the season, and everybody's got the right mindset, and it's just we got to go out and fight as hard as we can for the whole 6 minutes.
Again, we're talking with Plattsmouth head wrestling coach Jared Nielsen. Home tournament coming up this weekend. Looks like a pretty fun field, ranging from really all over the place. Tell me about this tournament and what you guys are looking for this weekend.
Yeah, we've spent. I've been around the program for quite a while now, and we've spent a lot of time really trying to build this tournament up into a really showcase of Nebraska and even some Iowa school wrestling here in the area. We want good teams. We want guys coming and competing, and it's become that pretty tough tournament. We get a good mix of A, B, a couple C schools, and might get a couple Iowa schools coming over with some weather issues too. So it's something that we pride ourselves on, hosting a good tournament that brings in some top level competition, and our guys need that. They need to see those good guys that maybe are out of our class or from a different state. Just to make sure we're ready to go once we hit, conference, districts, and state here to close out the year.
Yeah, we're like 3 weeks away from the postseason starting now. And I'm sure you guys want to use this week as a good springboard into what I imagine you hope are good things to come in the postseason.
Yeah. I think, I'm an optimist. I start every season thinking we're the best team in the state. So that doesn't change until we are mathematically eliminated from winning the state title. So we do a pretty good job of trying to hype our guys up and let them know what's possible. I truly believe it's not that tough to win a state title, 8 medals, maybe 8, and you're going to be a top 3 team. So we feel like we have enough individuals that can go up to fight for state medals. So it's just a matter of getting them guys to get the job done and see where we stand when it all ends.
Well, Coach, we appreciate the time today. Thank you, and best of luck going forward.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Welcome back. And upon further review of Friday, and it's time to chat with Matt Goldman, little Major League Baseball talk here as we are moving along in the offseason. And, Matt, how are we doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. So, not a whole lot going on. It's just some small signings from some clubs, just trying to get a little bit better and fill out the kind of the end of the roster. I did want to start with, I guess, a regional signing, so to speak. We are a Kansas City Royals affiliate, have been since 1969, and they have signed Aroldis Chapman to a one-year deal. That one just kind of started to be a little murmurs about potentially the Royals having a little interest in him, and then that came out of nowhere. But just days later, he is a Kansas City Royal. 1 year, $3.75 million deal. Could earn an extra $4 million in performance bonuses. And, of course, I think maybe, well, I guess I'll let you speak for yourself, but from my perspective, it is a signing just to, potentially, rebuild himself, and then maybe the Royals can get something out of him at trade deadline.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with the way that his 2022 season ended, both statistically and then kind of personally, where he, by all accounts, just kind of abandoned the Yankees because he wasn't guaranteed a roster spot in the playoffs. He's not exactly got a giant neon sign on him that says "great guy, great player" anymore. He still has the ability to strike out just an otherworldly number of batters per 9 innings, but he has very seriously developed a walking problem, and he's always been a little bit wild, so to speak. But last year, nearly walked 7 guys per 9 innings. So this is not the Royals, thinking that they've beaten out all the other 29 teams and somehow gotten a steal here on, nearly 2-3 weeks before pitchers and catchers report. But I agree 100% with you. This is the Royals looking at a guy that, is only 35, still throws pretty hard with the right tweaks, with the right motivation, could probably get back to where he was in, maybe 2021, 2020. And if not, if they can just cut down on some of his wildness, get him back to a slightly improved version of himself, they'll absolutely be able to flip him at the deadline for some kind of return. So I wholeheartedly agree with you on that front.
Yeah, Chapman, he's got to be on his best behavior to get to that point, though. Obviously, everybody remembers his 30-game suspension for domestic violence, and then most recently he had an infection from a tattoo that he missed time for, and of course you alluded to skipping a team workout between the regular season and postseason, leading to the club kind of leaving him off their playoff roster. So it's not one you get too excited about if you're a Kansas City Royals fan, but the business side of it is pretty clear. Hey, Tommy Pham is kind of another one that has had some off-field issues, although the Jock Peterson instance was on-field before a game. 1 year, $6 million. I know he's quite an interesting cat, a little bit of a clubhouse disruption, but the Mets are okay. They said, here's $6 million, and if it doesn't work out, we can lose you.
Yeah, that is one that surprises me a little bit, just because of how much the Mets have to lose by a player coming in and disrupting the clubhouse vibes that they are obviously, hoping will all gel so incredibly well together with all those new players on that team, with all the high-priced contracts. The Mets have so much to lose, whereas, the Royals can take more risks on players that may or may not be great clubhouse fits and just, roll the dice and hope it all shakes out for the best. But, for the Mets to throw him into the mix with, to your point, the off-field yet on-field incident that he had with Jock Peterson, that's not the only kind of kerfuffle that he's been involved in. He's always been, very outspoken and very much himself, and sometimes that has rubbed guys the wrong way and certainly been a distraction. So I'm sure the Mets will have a pretty short leash with him, and I'm sure that has been communicated to him before the 2023 season gets underway. But, I would not expect Tommy Pham to be a real major player with the Mets in the upcoming season. He certainly had his moments. He had a couple of really great stretches with the Cardinals there in the late 2015, 2016, 2017 season, but he's not been that player for quite some time.
Perfect. Yeah, the Twins getting in on the action last week, as we mentioned. Carlos Correa, signing the big deal, not as big as he would have liked, but also the Twins recently announced an extension for Chris Paddock, who they acquired from the Padres in a trade. There was a time where Paddock was a major prospect for the Padres, and he had to deal with Tommy John surgery, but he has signed an extension, and it is reportedly receiving $2.5 million for the coming season, then guaranteed $2.525 in 2024, $7.5 in 2025 as well. So this is, again, Paddock definitely has the talent there, but it's just a matter of kind of building that back up after maybe some rough stretches and some injuries.
Yeah, he has not yet really delivered on the promise that we all thought he was going to capitalize on in San Diego. Obviously had a really genuinely great first season in 2019, 3.33 ERA. For the most part, the peripherals supported his contributions that year. And then for whatever reason, from 2020 onward, he's just not been able to figure it out, whether it's been injuries or just a lack of feel. It's hard to pinpoint one thing exactly because there have been a few things going on with him health-wise. But, in limited action last year, just 22 innings. So nothing that you'd feel super confident banking on. But, he had a 4.03 ERA, but his expected ERA was nearly a full run lower at 3.1. His fielding independent pitching was 1.72. So the signs of life are there, and it's really just putting it all together. So from the perspective of the Twins and from Paddock for that matter, I think that this makes all the sense in the world. And, he's still only 27. This will be his age 27 season. So we've seen later breakouts, and, would not be surprised at all to see Paddock, kind of finally put it all together.
Talking with Matt Goldman. Matt, some quick hitters here. The Brewers signed Brian Anderson, who is a former top 5 Rookie of the Year finisher about 4 years ago. 1 year, $3.5 million. Utility type, infield, outfield. Can be used in a number of different ways. The Red Sox agree to a deal with Adam Duvall on a 1 year, $7 million deal. Could reach up to $10 million at an injury last year with the Braves. Missed a large portion, missed the entire back half of the season, but was sort of a postseason hero for the Braves a couple of years ago on their way to winning the World Series. Cubs agreed to sign Trey Mancini to a 2-year contract. The Orioles kind of legend, really, when it comes down to it, battled cancer and then had did a great job with the Orioles before being traded to the Astros. I know he kind of did flounder with the Astros a little bit. Reds signed Luke Weaver to a 1-year contract, a former Cardinals prospect that has made his way through a number of organizations, including most recently the Royals, which did not tender him a contract even after trading for him this past season. And kind of the fun one here with the Pirates signing Andrew McCutchen, who's going to have a chase at a number of different milestones this upcoming year. And he said, you know what, might as well do it with the Pirates.
Yeah, I mean, why not? We talked about it last week on the show that he hasn't specifically mentioned that this is, at least not that I've seen, it is possible that I missed it, but for what I've read, I don't think that he's officially announced that this is his final season. Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong there, but if McCutchen has a scripted ending, this would obviously be it going back to Pittsburgh. It's unfortunate that the Pirates just, for any number of reasons, refuse to really put any money towards that team. So it's not like McCutchen is going home to help catapult them to the playoffs again, but it is one of those baseball stories that just makes sense, him going back where it all started. I think the Duvall signing is great. Really like the Trey Mancini. Those are both two guys that I think, we're at that part of the off season where there's not a whole lot of pomp and circumstance over any of these, 1-year signings that are for pretty little amounts of money guaranteed wise, but have the ability to go up into the, $7, $8, $9, $10 million range that these Duvalls, Mancinis, Brian Anderson moves. Those are the ones that get ignored, but oftentimes you do look back, when you're watching your World Series DVD or the incredible, 106 win season that your team had, and think, oh wow, that didn't get a lot of publicity at the time, but if not for X or Y player, they would not have been able to mesh together. He wouldn't have, been there to deliver in the clutch. So I like both of those signings for both of those teams. I would not be surprised if they both wound up elsewhere, kind of similarly to Aroldis Chapman. Right. But on the surface, those are kind of no-brainer moves.
Yeah. Now, one final thing before we let you go here. The Marlins continue to appear to be motivated at least to trade the right-handed pitcher Pablo Lopez. There have been a number of different deals. He nearly went to the Yankees, I believe, at the trade deadline this past year. And one of the big names involved here are the Twins, who are continuing to try to add to their pitching staff. Luis Arraez, who had a fantastic season this past year. I believe He won the batting title or was close to winning the batting title, and he has been involved in those trade talks. And it does sound like the Marlins are continuing to field offers on Lopez, plus Jesus Luzardo, Trevor Rogers, and Edward Cabrera. But Lopez is the big one they could potentially bring back quite a bit.
Yeah, of the pitchers that they're willing to trade, he makes the most sense. He is not necessarily a guy that's going to strike out the side every time up, but has the ability to put guys down on his own. Went 180 innings last year. That's his max in his career thus far. I think they'd be getting 1 year of control, maybe 1.5 or 2, depending on when his Super 2 cutoff was that year in 2018. But, he had a 3.75 ERA last year. His expected ERA was 3.75, so kind of hit it right on the nose with where his final stat line ended and what his kind of expected skill level should have produced. But this is kind of one of those moves that, we're getting late in the game, off-season wise, and there are teams that wanted to do more and just for one reason or another missed out on their pitchers. So now is kind of crunch time, and now is when we do kind of see those final trade deals come into place and spice up the market right before we all report for pitchers and catchers.
Yeah, can't wait. Matt Goldman, thanks a lot for the time. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Talking with Bedford girls basketball coach Robin Wilmarth as her team coming off of a win on Friday over Southeast Warren, and it is their third of the season, kind of a growing season. Coach, I guess I won't speak for you, and I'll kind of ask you a little bit, and thanks for taking the time to chat. What has this season been like for you as a coach, kind of leading this group, and what are your thoughts on how things have gone?
It's been fun. They're young. They're just growing. I don't have any returners from the varsity squad last year. So I'm basically working with the JV from last year. They're hard workers. They hustle. It's been fun. I've seen improvement throughout the year.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you're looking for. I know last year I think you won the team won 3 games, and so for you to lose as much as you did, and then you've already won 3 games with this group. Tell me about some of the leaders of this group, who's leading the way, and who's doing what for you.
Well, welcome back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA AM 960 Shenandoah, and also at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Ethan Hewitt here with you. In this one, we got the second game of this is in this Western Iowa Conference doubleheader here this evening between Missouri Valley and Riverside here. In this one, the girls' game is coming up next, of course, and an exciting boys' game, 57-53 to total for that one as well. It was a fun, exciting finish of that. We'll certainly try to see something here as well tonight. Missouri Valley, the host, come into this one 2-12 on the night, 1-10 in conference play. Meanwhile, Riverside comes in 5-10 and also 2-8 on the season. Your starting lineups, we'll get you there here in a moment as we are underway here. Missouri Valley wins the opening possession. Ella Myler has it now, working towards that left side down to the baseline, puts up a mid-range jumper off the mark, tries to chase down a run, rebound there, and keeping it alive for Riverside there was Becca Cody, but went right into the hands there of Goot from Missouri Valley, and on the putback there for Missouri Valley, Amelia Tuamaloa gets called for the travel, so it will go back to Riverside. And now the Bulldogs will work their way up. Again, they come into this one 5-10 on the season, 2-8 in Western Iowa Conference play. Bulldogs working over that right side, right corner. Now here's Madison Kelly, who is trying to get it out, and said we're going to have a foul called there against Missouri Valley. That'll be their first. Here now they get it in. And now left wing here is Sophia Taylor for Riverside, trying to feed it, work it down low on that right block. A lot of contact, no foul, fed it off there to second to Madison Kelly, and now here comes Missouri Valley with it. Bringing it up, Grace Herman. Herman now knocked it off the knee there for a second to Mayla Richardson. Now here comes Riverside, and able to finish there is Sophia Taylor. First 2 points of the night come courtesy of the Bulldogs. Now here's Missouri Valley trying to respond, and stepping in the way of that pass was Alyssa Amdor. Now she'll give it off to Ayla Richardson, left wing. Now back here to Sophia Taylor. Now Handling it here now at the top of the key is Becca Cody. Now she floats it over to Kelly, and Kelly drives into the paint, kicks it out. Now here's Richardson driving. That's going to be a foul on the floor. Going to be the second team foul. First foul there against Emma Goot for Missouri Valley. And a shot there well off the mark and into the hands there of Goot. Got it picked away though from behind there by Alyssa Amdor. Now a scramble for it on the floor, and Amdor eventually tried to get it off, but instead head coach Mitch Rice for Riverside calls a quick 30-second timeout. It is a 2-0 ball game here at the moment. A quick 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you here to try to get this one set up a little bit better here for you. Again, your starting lineups for Riverside, the visiting Bulldogs, Becca Cody, Alyssa Amdor, Sophia Taylor, Ayla Richardson, as well as, I believe that's all five. Becca Cody, Alyssa Amdor, Sophia Taylor, Ayla Richardson, as well as Madison Kelly. Your starting lineup for Missouri Valley, Ella Myler, Bailey Coyle, Grace Herman, Malia Tuamaloa, as well as Emma Goot, That rounds up your starting five lineups here in this one. Riverside now will start with the possession. Coming out of the timeout as Taylor floats it in here to Cody. And Cody going to get fouled from behind there by Coyle. Just over 6 minutes left now here in this first quarter. 2-0 ball game here in favor of Riverside. This time they floated into Bailey Coyle. Handles it right wing, now to Taylor left wing. Works it back towards the middle. Now pushes it over to Becca Cody. Long two-pointer, that one rattles out. Ella Myler is there for the rebound. Myler now driving. Left side, left block, puts up the shot, no good, but does draw the foul. A couple of shots coming the way of Myler now, 3. It's just the first team foul for Riverside in this one. Also the first there against Alyssa Amdor. First free throw there from Myler is also off the mark. Now they're averaging 10 points a game coming into this one tonight. And hits the second free throw. And finds the Lady Reds their first bucket of the night. Myler leading score coming into this one, 10.3 points per game. Now quickly down court. Here's Cody for Riverside. Trying to feed it over there. Now Myler gets the steal. And then on both ends, long pass there to Emma Good, who hauls it in. Now feeds it off to Tuamaloa, who puts it up and in. 3-2 run, 3-2 lead now, I should say, here for the Lady Reds. And we're also going to have another foul there against Missouri Valley. Be their fourth. That one against Grace Herman, her first. Bulldogs inbound it here to Cody, who brings it up on that right side. Gives it off to Richardson, now to Taylor, driving, shot well off the mark. Offensive rebound, go by Kelly, can't quite get it to fall, and now a fight for the rebound. And there Kelly got her own offensive rebound, now kicks it out to Taylor, who puts up a long two-pointer. And instead, it's going to be a lane violation there for Riverside, and gives the ball back to Missouri Valley. Under 5 minutes left now. Myler gives it to Goot, long two-pointer from that left wing, bounces up and out to Maloa, trying to get the offensive rebound to the putback, couldn't get it to fall though. And now Cody comes away with the defensive board and brings it up here for the Bulldogs, gives it to Taylor now, tray ball left corner off the mark, offensive rebound, though by Richardson, and the putback also no good, and then a fight for it down low. Now they're going to say it goes out of bounds off of Missouri Valley. Give us an inbound here from the right side of the basket now for the Bulldogs. Taylor inbounding it. Gets it in there down low. Left block to Andor. Can't quite finish on the putback. Also no good. And then another putback also off the mark there from Kelly. And now a fight for it on the ground there in the lane. It looks like we're going to have a foul called there against Missouri Valley. Their fifth already. And that one is against Bailey Coyle, their second. Now Taylor will inbound it once again here for the Bulldogs, left side of the basket. They get it back to her now, left corner. Pulls up, tray ball left wing. That one well off the mark, off the backboard. Offensive rebounded, though, by Richardson. Also on the putback, no good. Another offensive rebound by Kelly, also no good. Not coming away with it. There's Bailey Coyle, gives it out to Myler. And now pass up front there, looking for Grace Herman. Chases it down in front of that Riverside bench. Now on the right wing, Herman still has it. Brings it back towards the middle. Gives it off here to Coyle. Now to Myler driving. Right side, puts up the shot and draws the foul. Here just under 4 minutes left now here in this first quarter. Myler went 1 for 2 on her first visit to the line. 56% shooter on the season. Puts up the first. That one roll off the mark, rattles out. Now substitution here from Missouri Valley. Checking in Devin Coyle. She replaces Bailey Coyle. And now, second free throw from Myler, also off the mark. And we got snagged there by Kelly, who gives it up quickly to Taylor. Taylor now hands it off here to Richardson, driving now into the paint, steps through and up and in. Quick 2 points there from Richardson. Now I hand it off to Grace Herman, right wing here from Missouri Valley, down 4-3. 3:26 left, and now Cody gets a hand in there and picks the pocket. Now Cody driving baseline, has to bring it back out. Now left corner, puts up the tray ball from there. That one's short. Offensive rebound, though no good on the putback. There was Alyssa Amdor, and the ball will go out of bounds off of Missouri Valley, so it'll stick here. It will stick here with the Bulldogs down 1, or should be up 1, I should say. Taylor on the inbound to the right side of the basket. Floats this one in here to Kelly. She gives it back to Taylor, right corner. Pump fake, driving, kicks it out to Cody, right wing. Cody now going to drive towards that baseline. And that shot goes off the backside of the basketboard, and then we'll also say she stepped out there on the rebound. So it will go back to Missouri Valley. And now, Adeline Martin checks in for Riverside. Myers now has it, brings it across the timeline for Missouri Valley. Top of the key now, floats it there over to Devin Coyle. Coyle working back towards the left side now, driving. Bounces off her foot, gets it back though, gives it back to Myers, now left wing. Myler now handles it at the free throw line, kicks it out to Coyle, left wing. Now they try to feed it down low to Goot. Goot tries to turn back before she puts that up to what's called for the travel. And we'll go back to Riverside now, still holding on to a 4-3 lead at the moment. Here with 2:36 left here in this first quarter. Full court defense here from Missouri Valley. Now Richardson does break, gets past half court. Now Richardson was driving there for a second, but is going to get fouled. There, that one against Devin Coyle first. Also the 6th team foul. Riverside already only 1 foul away here from being away, or being into the bonus. Quick 30-second timeout. We'll stick with you here again real quick. Again, try to get you a little background on a couple of these teams. Again, Missouri Valley comes to this one 2-12 on the season, 1-10. Their lone wins on the season came against Griswold 49-36 and also 43-37 over to Audubon. Both of those wins coming in first half of the season back in December of 2022. And meanwhile, for Riverside, again, they're 5-10 on the year. They also won the last 5 matchups against Missouri Valley. You have to go all the way back to 2019 when Missouri Valley got the last one. 54-50 was the final score of that one. Both teams, Missouri Valley coming to this one on a 7-game losing streak at the moment, and meanwhile, Riverside on a 3-game losing streak coming into this one. They also got a win last week over Essex, 44-38. Now the Bulldogs have it still here. Now Richardson pulls up, tray ball right wing, that one off the mark and rebounded there by Tomaloa. Now Herman brings it up, handles out the point here for the Lady Reds. Working towards the right side, now trying to feed it down low to Myler, and Myler able to keep it alive, to get it away though. Herman has it now right wing, now Goot right elbow. Goot tightly defended, active hands, and a little too active. There by Madison Kelly, and she's going to get called for the foul. There's the third team foul. This one first against Kelly. Herman will be the one to inbound it, gives it into Tuamaloa. Short right jumper, gets it to fall. And reclaims the lead for Missouri Valley. Tuamaloa, 4 of the 5 points for the Leader Reds so far tonight. Now here's Richardson, left corner here for Riverside. 1:44 left now here in this first quarter. Taylor, pass got tipped out of bounds there. Good active hands there from Herman. Knocked that one away. A couple of substitutions for Riverside now. As Bailey Richardson as well as Lydia Erickson check in. Now right wing. Here's Martins, gives it off to Taylor, still at the right wing. Taylor pulls up from the tray ball off the mark. And chasing down the rebound there is Tuamaloa. And we'll say she stepped out of bounds there. We'll stick here with Riverside, right side of the basket. Taylor will once again be the one to inbound it. Has to float it all the way in. Here to Bailey Richardson at that right wing. She'll step back now. Brings it back towards the point. She'll bounce it off. Back over to Taylor, right side. Now Richardson pulls up tray ball, right corner. That one off the mark. And Goot there for the rebound. Now baseball pass down the court goes right into the hands of Sophia Taylor, who will bring it back now for Riverside. Taylor handles the right corner. Gives it off there to Martins, and Martins going to lose it. Looked like it got knocked away there by Tuamaloa, and she's going to rip that one away. Looks like there'll be a foul call, though, against Missouri Valley. I believe that one they're going to say is against Emma Goot. Or, excuse me, no, that one against... they're going to call that one against Riverside, actually. That one against Alan Martins, her first. Also the fourth team foul. Under a minute now left here in this one. Here's Herman bringing it up from Missouri Valley. Holding on to a 5-4 lead at the moment. Now here's Goot right elbow, puts up the shot. That one off the mark. Now tip around for the rebound and goes right back to Goot. He gets her own offensive board. Now kicks it out. Here to Coyle. Now to Meyer. Now over to Herman, right wing. 35 seconds. Herman thought about the tough shot there for a second. The hesitation there allowed Martins to get a hand on it. Now they'll come away with the ball. Now up court quickly. Here's Lydia Erickson driving. Layup left hand, no good, but fouled. And we'll have a couple of free throws not coming her way. And that foul there will put Missouri Valley. We'll put Riverside, I should say, into the bonus, as Erickson now has a chance from the line. Erickson, her first free throw, comes up well short. Erickson, the junior, 54% free throw shooter on the season coming into this one. That's the first there. And the second one hits it. Ties us back up at 5. Here with 23 seconds left in this first quarter. Myler trying to get it in. Sophia Taylor got a hand on it, comes away with the steal. And now back to Taylor right corner, driving baseline, puts up the shot towards the basket, can't get it to go. And a rebound there by Myler. 12 seconds left now. Myler spinning back towards the middle now across half court. At the point, 6 seconds. Myler driving, right block, foul. And she'll have a couple of attempts coming up from the free throw line here, trying to give Missouri Valley the lead back here as we hit the waning seconds here of this first quarter. And Myler, her first free throw attempt. Is off the mark, keeps us at a 5-5 ball game here with 3.8 seconds left. Second free throw, a chance to reclaim the lead. And that one is good. And now with just a couple seconds left, oh my goodness! Bailey Richardson is pulled up from just shy of half court to reclaim the lead for Riverside. I glanced away for just a second, just like that. Bailey Richardson reclaims the lead for Riverside at 8-6 at the end of the one. We'll be back after this here on KMA 960 Shade and also the KMA video stream at KMAland.com.
Seeing is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
For over 5 years, Chat Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. Though important, we're a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chat Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
Welcome back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also the KMA video stream at KMAland.com as we get set to begin the second quarter of action here in this one. Missouri Valley will start with the possession. Down 8-6 there after Bailey Richardson knocked in a shot from half court to retake the lead for Riverside to beat the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. And now the Bulldogs stripping one away there from Missouri Valley and forced the turnover. Now they're back here offensively. They work it to the left corner. Trey ball there. Bang! Lydia Erickson now responds. 6-0 run, the biggest run we've seen so far on this one. Make it 11-6. Riverside just like that. Now here's Myler. Driving left block. Gets Doubleton to kick it out to Goot. Long two-pointer from that left wing. Gets it to fall. And now, here's Richardson feeding it down low to Erickson. Has to kick it back out to Taylor. We'll bring it back towards the point now. Here are 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Richardson has it now, right corner. They give it to Taylor. Pulls up jumper from the free throw line. That one a little short. And fighting for the rebound eventually ends up in the hands of Tuamaloa. He pushes it up to Myler now across half court. Down 3. Myler kicks it out to Devin Coyle. Now back to Myler. Just outside of that right elbow, no driving. Tries to float it there, was looking for Good, but Good was cutting back into the paint and ends up in the hands here of Lydia Erickson. And now driving here is Bailey Richardson, and she's going to get fouled on her way up for the layup. And she'll have a couple of shots coming up from the line. 8th team foul, the second one on Goot. Richardson's first free throw. Is now on the way, and that one rattles out. A couple of substitutions from Missouri Valley. Alexis Hernandez, as well as Grace Herman, check back in. Meanwhile, for Missouri Valley, Ayla Richardson checks in. Excuse me, for Riverside, Richardson checks in. And the second free throw from Bailey Richardson is good. They'll extend the lead back to 4. 4 points also for Richardson on the night. Now here's Herman, right wing, handling it here from Missouri Valley. Working back across the left side. Now a little screen there from Hernandez. And now Herman pulls up short left corner, shot well off the mark. And Ayla Richardson there for the board. Gives it up court to Bailey Richardson. We'll bring it back towards the point, now working back towards the right side. Cross court pass to Taylor, now left wing. Now back to Richardson, now to Ayla Richardson in the right corner. Gives it to Taylor, right wing. Now trying to feed it down low, and they do to Kelly. Got behind the defender there, and she will be fouled on her way up, and she'll have a couple of shots coming up from the line. It's the 9th team foul here against Missouri Valley here in this first half. And also the second there against Coyle. As Kelly will have another chance from the line. Kelly's first free throw off the mark. 56% free throw shooter, the freshman. Also a substitution there from Missouri Valley. Evan Coyle heads back to the bench. And the second free throw from Kelly rattles in and out. And a fight for the rebound, and coming up with it there was Riverside. And now Taylor trying to get the second opportunity up. Now, Kelly had the second opportunity there, and then she had to kick it back out, but we will have another foul here against Missouri Valley. That'll give us a 1-and-1 attempt now. That foul there is against Crystal Martinez, who checked into the game. Make it the double bonus now here for Riverside. 2 free throws coming up here for Kelly. Another substitution, it looks like, here for Riverside. Looks like there might have been a little contact. Some fluids down on the floor, it looks like. Looks like we have some blood down on the floor there in that right corner as they get that cleaned up. We'll take a quick break here as well here on KMA AM 960 Shenandoah, KMA FM 991, Clarinda Shenandoah.
For Berry best convenience, it's Cubby's. Stop in today for hot and fresh food, plus that local spirit that you'll always find at Cubby's. And when it comes to pizza at Cubby's, with every large pizza sold, Cubby's gives $1 to the local school district with the Raise Some Dough program. In fact, Cubby's contributed $29,855 in 2021 to local schools for educational and athletic purposes. Just another reason to stop, shop, and eat at Cubby's. For the Cubby's near you, go to Cubby's.com.
Looking for unlimited super fast internet you can always rely on? Look no further than FMTC's fiber internet. With so much relying on your internet these days, you need a connection you can trust. You can work from home, video chat, stream your favorite TV shows, and more without worrying about the stability of your internet. You could have what everyone else wishes they had.
Your connection to the world, FMTC.
We'll go back now here to Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. We had a little stoppage in play here to clean out some blood that was on the floor over on that right side of the court. Looks like right now they're making sure there are no other spots at the moment. 12-8 ball game here at the moment in favor of Riverside right now over Missouri Valley at the moment. Here with just over 5.5 minutes left here in this first half. Well, it's been a little bit of back and forth action so far. The biggest run we've seen at the moment was that 6-0 run carrying over from the first to the second quarter there for Riverside. That's ultimately been the difference maker so far. As Madison Kelly has 2 free throws coming up as the Riverside is in the double bonus. 10 team fouls already here in this first half here in Missouri Valley. And Kelly, freshman leading rebounder also for the Bulldogs this season. Her first free throw is off the mark. Trying to extend their lead. Kelly, a 56% free throw shooter on the season. Up to this point. And her second one, that one also long, but an offensive rebound there by Taylor. Keeps the possession alive here for Riverside. Now Richardson pulls up short left corner. That one also off the mark until Maloa rips away the rebound. Here comes Herman, bringing it up across half court. And now here's Herman into the paint, got it tipped away. There by Ayla Richardson, now they're chasing it down and ends up back into the hands of Missouri Valley. After Grace Herman was able to chase it down. Now Herman working towards that left wing, driving baseline, a little layup there, and that one goes. That's the lead back to 2. First 2 points of the night for Herman. Now here's Bailey Richardson handling it, left forecourt. Under 5 minutes left now here in this first half. And now Richardson was looking down low for Kelly, but Kelly wasn't where that ball was thrown. It ends up sailing right out of bounds. Well, they'll say it looks like it got tipped potentially by Missouri Valley, so we'll stick here with the Bulldogs. And Taylor will be the one to inbound it. Floats it in. There to Ayla Richardson. Now Richardson driving. Has to kick it out to Taylor, right corner. Taylor now to Ayla Richardson. Now they're working around the perimeter left side. Here's Bailey Richardson in the corner. Now a baseball pass cross court to Taylor. Now driving baseline and can't quite get it to finish. And Myler there for the board. Now Myler looking to go quickly across half court. Now working towards the right side. Bending back towards the middle into the paint. Myler steps towards the basket and it rattles around and in. And we are bounded up, knotted up once again. Here at 12. Just over 4 minutes left. Now a pass got tipped in the air by Tuamalo, but Taylor chases it down in the right corner. Now gives it to Cody. Cody pass over to Richardson left side. Out to the other Richardson. Bailey Richardson has it now. Still on that left wing. Now they give it to Taylor at the point. back to Bailey Richardson now. Guarded here by Coyle. Richardson feeds it to Taylor, right elbow jumper rattles out. And there for the rebound is Ayla Richardson, and then she's going to try to put it back. That one off the mark. And now we'll have a foul called there against Missouri Valley. They're 11th. Couple of free throws coming up. It'll be an inbound here from Missouri Valley. After the foul there from Tomalo, her second. And now bring it up. No, excuse me, they called that one against Madison Kelly, excuse me. For Riverside. So we'll stick here with Missouri Valley. Herman now gives it off to Tomalo. Now feeding it down low to Meyer. Right block, and Meyer can't quite finish, but now fighting for the offensive rebound there is Bailey Coyle. They will call a jump ball, and that will favor Riverside. So it'll go back to the Bulldogs, who are 3:14 left here in the second quarter, 12-12 ball game at the moment. And now a little four-goal defense that's broken here by Riverside. Now they give it to Cody, left block. Cody off the glass, can't, rattles around, just about hit every part of the rim nearly before it ended up falling to the hardwood, but it will stick here with Riverside on an inbound from the left side of the basket. Taylor inbounds it. Looking to inbound it, I should say. Trying to look for someone, able to float it into Cody on the left wing. Now they're working around the perimeter right corner. Taylor puts up the tray from there. That one a little long. And now again a scramble with a rebound. It's chased down by Coyle, and now it's going to bounce off of Riverside out of bounds, and it will stick with the Lady Reds now, here as Coyle will be the one to inbound it. Full court and defense here from Riverside at the moment. Herman able to get past her defender across half court. Now she's going to get fouled there by Madison Kelly. That's her third. And also puts Missouri Valley now into the bonus. Herman now a couple of shots coming up from the line. Also a substitution. Kelly heads to the bench. For the Bulldogs, while Alan Martins checks back in. First of the 1-and-1 from Herman is up and good. They get last 5 points now coming courtesy of the Lady Reds. Herman now a chance to extend that lead to 2. 50% free throw shooter on the season, and hits the second as well. Now a 6-0 run here for the Lady Reds. And now a wild pass. Got tipped there by Herman, and it will stick here with Riverside. They'll inbound it now here from the left side of this near basket. And get it in. The court for a second, Now back to Missouri Valley. Now here's Herman right block, and she was a little off balance when she received that pass and ends up getting called for the travel after she took a few extra steps there trying to regain her balance. And they'll inbound it now here to Ayla Richardson, now over to Taylor. Taylor passed down court to Cody, and Cody was a little off the mark when she went up for that one. It looked like he might have gotten blocked from behind a little bit as well. Thereby, I believe that was Herman who had gotten back as well from Missouri Valley. Now she's going to handle the inbound here. Still that full court defense from Riverside, able to get up to Tuamaloa though. Now she's going to pull up just shy of the half court line, and now gets it across to Myler. Myler handling the left wing, gives it off there for a second to Krista Martinez. It's going to stay Missouri Valley ball here now. On an inbound here on this left side of the basket. They get it into Herman. Herman now handles it at the point. Got a tip there by Cody, and now she'll give it back here to Bailey Coyle, and Coyle's pass got tipped there for a second by Richardson, but goes to the hands of Myler, puts up a tray ball from the left corner. That one's off the mark, and rebounded there by Alan Martins. Now Taylor coming up. Now they kick it out to Cody, right wing, tray ball attempt there. That one well short. Now fighting for the rebound. They're going to say that one will stick with Riverside, I believe, is what they're going to say here, and they will. And it's going to be Sophia Taylor once again inbounding it here with just over a minute and a half left. Down 14-12 at the moment are the Bulldogs. They float this one in to Ayla Richardson. And now Taylor pulls up left corner, tray ball. That one again off the mark. And they will say Riverside ball once again on the fight for the rebound. Taylor once again inbound, this time from the right side of the basket. Floats it in. There in the paint, jumper off the mark from Amdor. And Myler chases down the board. Now she'll give it over to Herman. Herman driving into the paint, left block. A lot of active hands from Riverside. A lot of contact with that one from up here. That'll be a couple of shots coming up now here for Herman once again. That's also the first foul there against Bailey Richardson. Herman went 2 for 2 on her last. Was it to the line? It's the first one this time as well. Chance to make it a 4-point ball game. Herman's second free throw is up and good as well. Making an 8-0 run now here for Missouri Valley. 16-12. Again, full court defense being shown by Missouri Valley. Get a trap there. Richardson falls down, loses the ball for a second. And that was going to be a timeout called there by Coach Rice. Gets it off before what likely would have been another steal for Missouri Valley. Full 60-second timeout. Players take a break. We'll take one as well here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also the KMA video stream at aland.com.
Hi, this is Alan at Hawkeye Ford, reminding you that we are your destination for new and used vehicles in southwest Iowa. We accept many options for trade-in with or without wheels to get your deal done. Hawkeye Ford is also your southwest Iowa WeatherTech headquarters, so come on down with whatever you need to get done to get into a new vehicle for you and your family. Hi, this is Alan at Hawkeye Ford, reminding you.
We'll look back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also on the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. But coming out of the Riverside timeout, the Bulldogs have it, and they lose it there on that pass there from Richardson was looking, or Bailey Richardson was looking for Ayla Richardson. And we'll go back to the Lady Reds. Herman brings it up once again. 6 points for her on the night, also has passed 4 points, and now her pass down low gets stepped in front of there by Alyssa Amdor. Now she'll give off to Taylor across up court. Now here's, I believe that was either Richardson, her put up, not quite there. And chasing down the defensive rebound there was Herman. Now she'll give it off to Myler. 40 seconds left now here in this first half. Passed it to him, low down to the paint, and off the glass and in. Make it a 10-0 run now here for Missouri Valley in the second quarter, 18-12. And now Ayla Richardson gets it across half court and gives it to Taylor. 25 seconds left, just a second between the. Actually, looks like the game clock is actually ahead of the shot clock here. 17 seconds left. Now here's Bailey Richardson handling it, left wing. Gives it off there to Amdor, and Amdor was looking for Taylor there, and it ends up sailing out of bounds. And now with 11 seconds left here in the first half, Missouri Valley will get the ball back once more. And they will try to inbound it there to Herman. Instead, Bailey Richardson snags it away. Now Herman picks the pocket of Richardson. Now 4 seconds left. Herman lost it, got out in front of her. Now here comes Riverside back with it. Taylor's wide open, but that pass is going to be well after the buzzer. So that will bring us to the end of the first half. 18-12, Missouri Valley up over Riverside here in this one. We'll step aside for a quick 30 seconds. We'll have some halftime thoughts going up here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also at the KMA video stream at KMA.com.
Iowa Western Community College has important news for you. If you're a high school senior trying to figure out what your next step in life will be after high school, consider this. Students learning trade-specific skills will get you into the workplace quicker, making a good living and having a lot less college debt. Iowa Western offers 1 to 2 year programs in nursing, welding, industrial tech, and advanced manufacturing, plus many others. Great skills and great pay in less time. Talk to Iowa Western Community College in Clarinda and Shenandoah and start planning your future now.
And welcome back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Well, it is halftime here in this one. Right now, 18-12 ball game here in favor of the Missouri Valley Lady Reds, up over the Riverside Bulldogs right now. Your leading scorer so far tonight for Missouri Valley, Grace Herman and Malia Tuamaloa lead the way with 6 points apiece. Meanwhile, Ella Meyer has chipped in with 4 points, while Emma Goot has added a pair as well. And meanwhile, for Riverside, and the losing effort so far, Billy Richardson and Lydia Erickson lead the way with 4 points apiece, while Ayla Richardson and Sophia Taylor have also knocked in a pair to round out your scoring so far in this one. Although it's been a pretty low-scoring affair, of course, so far as the halftime score shows, 18-12 at the moment, but it was a 10-0 run to finish out that second quarter for Missouri Valley that has given them the lead that they have at the moment. No answers right now in favor of Riverside. We'll see if head coach Mitch Rice can get some things figured out defensively and also offensively for his Bulldogs coming into that second half. But at the moment, again, Missouri Valley heads into halftime with an 8-12 lead. We'll have the second half and the conclusion of this one coming up later on here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. And as a reminder, we're not the only game on the airwaves right now. You can also check out some Corner Conference Tournament High School girls basketball action. The championship there at East Mills is going on at the one between Stanton and Fremont Mills. Don't want to miss that one either. Check out that one on KMA FM 991 Cleveland, Shenandoah, and also at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. But for now, we will step aside. We'll have the second half of action of the second game of this Western Iowa Conference doubleheader coming up here after this on KMA 960 Shenandoah and all at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com.
All right, we are talking with Rod Eberle. Not only is he the head coach of almost every single sport for Clarinda, but he is also the general manager for the Clarinda A's, and there is an upcoming event in February that we're talking about today. First of all, I just want to say hello to Coach Eberle. How are we doing today?
Doing good, Derek. Thank you.
Well, appreciate you taking the time to chat. We've got the 47th Annual Clarinda Baseball Hall of Fame Banquet coming up Saturday, February 4th at the Clarinda Community High School. There are a lot of auction items, lots of stuff going on there. Why don't you just kind of give us a little rundown of what's happening?
Yeah, it's our, like you said, our 47th annual banquet that we have every year. Our guest celebrities this year, again, are Vaughn Hayes, formerly of the Philadelphia Phillies. He was an all-star with them. And then Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith will also be there. We start opening our doors at 4 o'clock for that event. And then they can do, there's an autograph session for 4:30 to 5:30, and then we have a meal, and then our program to follow.
Mm-hmm. All right, so admission ticket is good for. Well, I guess explain a little bit about what you get with one ticket.
Right, with your admission ticket, you get one autograph of each professional player. Then you have a meal, and then you have the ability to bid on our silent auction that we have. We have many items that will be out for a silent auction, memorabilia mostly, baseball memorabilia. And then we do have a live auction where we'll do a couple high-end items that we will raffle off that people can bid on. Austin Astral does that for us, and it's kind of a fun time of the banquet.
Yep, and you can get additional autographs, $25, also jerseys, bats, etc. That's $100 for that autograph. But now you mentioned, obviously, the silent auction. I know that's always a big hit for a lot of people. Any idea on some of the items that you'll have this year?
Yeah, we've gotten some really good items this year. We have still a lot of guys still around the game that send back memorabilia and things. For example, Bud Black, who's the manager for the Colorado Rockies, has sent us one of his jerseys, a Charlie Blackmon baseball bat autograph, a Chris Bryant ball, C.J. Cron ball, and then a Herman Marquez All-Star ball. So with that, and then we have some Whit Merrifield baseball that will be up for silent auction, and a couple really big items with the Johnny Bench jersey. We do have a Baker Mayfield jersey this year.
Oh.
So a lot of cool items and many more of those things out there too.
Yeah, fantastic. That is a lot of, in a wide variety of different things that you can potentially bid on. And now there's also, you have the evening program. Tell me a little bit about kind of what's going on with the evening program and who will be recognized and all of that good stuff.
Well, what we do, we have the meal, and then this year we'll be doing our live auction right after that with our big items. And then after we have our live auction, we will recognize our 4 Hall of Fame members going in this year. One is a fan, and 3 guys are players off our 4th place 2013 team. And then after that, we recognize local area teams. And to say something about that real quick, we allow all our youth kids that are on travel teams with the junior A's, they get in free along with their coaches. And if their parents want to come, it's a half-price ticket for their parents. Mm-hmm. So we will introduce them, and they can talk about their travel teams, and then we talk about the A's and wrap it up at the end.
Yeah, awesome. Well, certainly, obviously, you've been doing this for 47 years, so you've got this all figured out. But do want to mention that the tickets are adult tickets in advance, $30, and then kids through K through 12 is $20, and at the door it's $35 and $25. All right. So how can people get those advance tickets, and how can they make the reservations?
They can reach through me. My phone number is 712-303-9903. And make an advance reservation where they can just pick up their tickets at the door and send in the money to me here. We also have a Facebook page. If they want to get on there and reach out, we will answer that also.
Yeah, perfect. How do they get a hold of you?
Just through my cell phone number.
Okay. So do you want to leave that or?
Yeah, I can leave that. It's 712-303-9903.
All right. I saw that number on the flyer there. I just wanted to make sure that was the same one. And tickets also available at the Clarinda Chamber of Commerce office. It sounds like another great night there for the Clarinda Baseball Hall of Fame banquet. And Coach Everly, appreciate it. Anything else you want to add?
I just appreciate all the support through the years. And without the people supporting our programs, we wouldn't have one. So we're very lucky to have a great base around here in Clarinda and Southwest Iowa, and we're very excited for the banquet.
Coach, thanks a lot for the time. Appreciate it.
All right, Derek, appreciate it.
Talking on today's sports feature with Palmyra head boys basketball coach Zach Wemhoff. The Panthers playing some good basketball right now. Coach, just first off, take us through your guys' season. You've been right around 500 most of the year. Right now, looks like at 8-7. What are the thoughts? How are you guys feeling at the moment?
This year we kind of picked up Crete. They were kind of looking for somebody last minute. I really like our team, so I thought it'd be a really good challenge for us. Our schedule has been really, really difficult. We start the season with Freeman. They've been rated number 1 in the state for a majority of the season. Let's see, the losses we've had have been to a majority of 1 loss, 0 loss. You can throw Auburn in there. I think they got 4 losses, but they're still Auburn. But we've had a really, really tough schedule. I told the boys last night when we were playing Conestoga that this is the time of the year where that schedule is going to start paying off, and we're going to start seeing that we are battle tested, and we're going to start winning some more basketball games.
And how important is that? I mean, of course, you want to win games, and I'm sure right now you would love to have your team be like 12-3, 13-2. But there's definitely something that's got to be said, right, to playing Freeman twice, playing Auburn, playing Crete, playing Parkview Christian like you guys have this year.
Yeah, and that's
America is choosing to be a healthier nation. That's why so many people choose a Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned, and they offer a full range of vitamins, non-prescription medicines, cold remedies, and convenient items for you and your family. And when it comes to having a prescription filled, you can always count on your Health Mart family pharmacist to do it right. Take your next prescription to Oakland Pharmacy, your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy in Oakland. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
And welcome back now into Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah, and also at the KMA video stream at KMAland.com as we begin the third quarter of action, I should say, here in the second game of this Western Iowa Conference doubleheader here tonight. Missouri Valley start with the possession, but Madison Kelly quickly gets a steal here for Riverside. Now here's Taylor, pushes to the court, right corner. Long two-pointer there for Ayla Richardson off the mark. Offers a rebound, though, by Kelly. And Kelly on the putback off the mark also. Now a fight for the rebound and jump ball, which favors Riverside, so we'll stick here in the near court with the Bulldogs. And Taylor will be the one to inbound it from the left side of the basket. Flows it in here into the paint. Wide open jumper is good there for Alyssa Amdor. Riverside gets the first 2 points of the second half. Closes the gap to 4. Now here's Herman handling it at the point, trying to bounce it over to the side. There was wide of Myers. Now into the hands here of Ayla Richardson, who will bring it up court quickly. Now feeding it to Amdor on the drive in the paint. What a finish there from Amdor. Quick 4 points here for Riverside, less than a minute into the third quarter. Now here's Herman. Feeds it down low. There to Tuamaloa. Couldn't quite finish. And there for the rebound is Kelly. And now Taylor has it left wing here for the Bulldogs. Now they're working around the perimeter left corner, right corner. Here's Cody. Now to Richardson, back to Taylor. Back to Richardson now at the point. To Taylor now again on this left side. She'll bounce it back to Richardson, now who will also work it towards that left side. Got tipped their active hands into the hands of Coote from Missouri Valley. She'll give it off to Herman. Now go quickly to Myler. Myler driving, tough shot from that short right corner there. Running towards that baseline, does get the blocking foul there against Ayla Richardson. That's her second. Also the first foul of the second half. 2 free throws coming from Myler, misses the first one. Have a chance at the second here to extend it back to a 3-point lead. As Myler's second free throw is up, and that one rattles home. And she does that, extends it back to a 3-point lead. 5 points for her now on the night. Now quickly up court. Some numbers here for Riverside, but the pass goes a little wide. There for a second, having to chase under the basket. There was Amdor now scramble for it on the ground, and that's going to be another timeout called here by head coach Miss Rice for Riverside, and that will be his third. They're now down to just 2 timeouts on this one. That was another quick 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well here on KB 960 Shenandoah, and also the KB video, KBAland.com.
OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing, and much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to the communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans, and other community outreach programs. To learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location.
Oh, look back now here into Missouri Valley. Coming out of the timeout for Riverside, they respond. Amdor puts up her third basket of the second half and also has all 6 points now here for Riverside in this third quarter. Now Goot trying to respond. Mid-range jumper right side off the mark. Offensive rebound there by Tuamaloa. Now she lost it and fell to the floor, and that will go to Riverside. Good defense down low there. Looked like Amdor as well as Taylor. They're in on Tuamaloa to force the mistake, and now Taylor will take the inbound. Bounces it back over to Richardson, who weaves through a couple of defenders. Weaves past another. Now bounces it over to Taylor, right side. She'll step back to the right corner. Now pass down low. Great defense there from Herman. Baited her into that one, stepped right in front of it. Now she'll bring it up across half court. Herman now. They work around the perimeter, the left side to Goot. Now cross court pass to Herman, right wing. Trey ball puts it up a little long off the back iron. Now a fight for the rebound, and will stick here with Missouri Valley as it goes off of Amdor. Out of bounds off the baseline. Here with 5.5 minutes left now here in the third. And now that is going to be a off-ball foul there. We'll leave that one against Ayla Richardson is who they'll put that one on. That is her third. And now Missouri Valley will inbound it here from the baseline. They get it in here to Tuamaloa, left elbow. Now she gives it to Herman. Long 2-pointer from that left corner off the mark, and Amdor there for the board. Now up court. Richardson has it right side, gets in some trouble, has to pick it up, gives it off to Amdor right wing, now across to Taylor left wing. Looking for something here, works it back towards the middle. Now pushes it over to Richardson, wide open tray ball right wing, rattles in and out. And now fighting for the rebound, ripping away though there is Bailey Coyle. Now up court quickly, gives it to Goot left wing, has to pick it up there. Now cross court pass got tipped there in the fray, but it ends up getting all the way to Mile. Now she's driving right baseline and she's going to get fouled once again and have another chance from the line. Still holding on to a 1-point lead here. That's 3 fouls now this half against Riverside. It's also the second against Amnor. She has all 6 points here in this half. And Myler knocks down the first free throw. Extends the lead to 2. And the second one bounces around and eventually bounces in. 21-18 now Missouri Valley here with 4:46 left here in this third quarter. Now here's Richardson driving and responds with the layup. With the left hand, Richardson draws it back in. Now they're working to Goot, left corner. Baseball pass to Herman, right wing tray ball, bang! Just like that, 4-point lead for Missouri Valley. Herman has been looking for that shot all night. She finally gets it to fall. And now we're going to have a defensive foul there against Missouri Valley on that far sideline. And that one, I believe, is going to be against Emma Goot. That is her third. And she will check out now as Crystal Martinez will check back into the game. 4-point lead now again here for Missouri Valley, 24-20. Here with 4:20 left here in this third quarter. Now here's Richardson driving left baseline. Tough shot for Richardson there. Can't quite finish with the offensive rebound and put back and one. There for Madison Kelly. She will now head to the line for and one. That's also second foul against Missouri Valley. First against Myler. And the offensive rebound there by Richardson also off the mark. And now here comes Myler with the defensive rebound. Now up court to Herman. And driving left baseline. Pulls up. Jumper off the glass and in for Herman. And now scramble for it on the floor. Herman comes away with a steal. Gives it off to Martinez, who puts up the shot and is fouled. 4-point swing here for Missouri Valley now with just under 4 minutes left. And Martinez has a couple of shots coming up from the line. First free throw for Martinez is on the way, and that one just rattles out. Had a chance there for a second. That last foul is also against Becca Cody for Riverside, her first. Fourth team foul, and the second free throw for Martinez also comes up a little short, and Taylor comes away with the board. Now she's working up court quickly here, left wing, gives it over to Richardson, left corner. Richardson gives it back to Taylor now. Still on that left wing, guarded here by Herman. So in the matchup of the night so far, Cody now got picked from behind there from Martinez, and she's going to force the travel call. Good defense here from Missouri Valley here with the past few offensive possessions here for Riverside. It's allowed them to hold on to a 4-point lead. Now Herman brings it up. 11 points for her on the night. Now gives it over to Martinez, and she took off before she put that ball on the floor, and will get called for the travel. Now Taylor takes the inbound, pushes it up court quickly to Kelly. Now over to Richardson, right wing. Richardson now bringing it back towards the middle. She's going to drive her, take her chance in the paint, and weave through some defenders and lays it in. Cuts the lead back to 2. Now here's Herman pulling up a long two-pointer from the top of the key. That one off the mark, and Kelly there for the rebound. Now here comes Ayla Richardson up the floor, and that got her pocket picked there by Herman. And now she was looking for Tomaloa, who got it stripped away by Kelly. Now Herman tips a pass out of bounds, and that will stick with Riverside. Couple of substitution coming. Cody checks out, and Adeline Martins checks back in. Sophia Taylor will take the inbound, gives it back to Richardson now at the point. Under 3 minutes left now here in this third period. 26-24 lead here for Missouri Valley. Taylor now handling it, right wing for Riverside. And now her pass there to Amdor got took away and ends up in the hands of Grace Herman, who will now bring it up. Right wing for Herman, bounces it there over to Coyle, who hits the long two-pointer, extends the lead 28-24. And now Richardson lost the ball there for a second, got away from her, but Kelly chases it down. Now here's Taylor working towards that left side. Cross-court pass here to Richardson, right wing. Now here's Richardson driving, stepping into the paint, a lot of contact. No foul there, shot off the mark, and Myler gets the board. Now she's going to come back quickly here. Now she's going to step up mid-range jumper, gets rejected and fouled. So she will head to the line once again. Myler is in a free throw line magnet here in this third quarter. It's also the second foul there against Taylor. And Myler's first free throw attempt brings in and out. Quick substitution for Riverside. Bailey Richardson checks in, replacing Ayla Richardson. Here with just under 2 minutes left here in this third quarter. Second free throw for Myler. Hits that one. Sends the lead to 5. 5 of her 8 points now have come from the stripe. Taylor takes the inbound, gets double teamed, and got it tipped away there for a second by Herman. That's going to be a carrying call there against Taylor. And this Missouri Valley defense has come up pretty big here at certain points in this third quarter. Forcing some mistakes for Riverside, allowing them hold on to this 5-point lead. Herman gets it into Myler. Now he feeds it down low to Herman. Right block, puts up the shot off the mark, and now a tip around for the rebound, and Kelly chases it down. Gives it up to Taylor now, who will bring it up left side. Gives it to Richardson. Now her pass, put her over to Martins, right side. Martins going to fall down, but holding on to it. That's going to be a travel every time, and now we'll go back to Missouri Valley once again, and Bailey Coyle will be the one to inbound it. She'll give it in to Herman. Here with just over a minute and a half left. Now back to Coyle. Passer got tipped for a second by Richardson, but Herman chases it down around half court. And now in that right corner driving, Martinez feeds it to Tuamaloa, puts up the shot, can't quite get it to go, but she gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Martinez, whose putback can't go. And now Taylor chases down the board. Now she's going to work up court quickly, passes it up here to Martins, and Martins rings around and in. Goes with the lead back to 3 now, here with under a minute left here in the third quarter. They feed it down low to Myler, gets triple teamed, it dribbles out of it, now puts up a tough shot, a whole lot of contact, and no foul called, and it will stick, and we'll go back to Riverside as the ball sails out of bounds. A tough look there for Myler after dribbling out of that triple team there for a second, and now Emma Goot will check back in, replacing Malia Tuamaloa from Missouri Valley. Bailey Richardson takes the inbound, and Taylor now is bounce it back to Richardson. His double team from Missouri Valley has been effective, but they do finally get it across half court. And now Kelly keeps it alive, got it back in there to Andor for a second, but she's going to get called for the travel as she tried to put that one up. So it will stick a 29-26 ball game here with 39 seconds left here in the third. Now Herman brings it up across half court from Missouri Valley. They work it around to Emma Goot, who feeds it down low. But Myler now working into the paint. Got triple teamed again. And this time, she's going to get fouled. We'll call that one on Martins, her second. Also the 6th team foul for Riverside. One away now from putting Missouri Valley into the bonus. And Tuamaloa will check back in now, replaces Goot. And Goot looks like she might be a little shaken up after that possession. Herman inbounds it to Martinez, who is going to get called for the travel. And then we'll go right back to Riverside here with 26 seconds left here in the third. We'll inbound it to Bailey Richardson. Richardson has to pick it up, throws it down court. Martin's now down court. Wide open was Kelly, fouled and won. And just like that, Kelly has a chance now to tie this game back up here at 29. Kelly up to 4 points on the night, trying to make it 5. And that one off the mark, and there for the rebound is Coyle from Missouri Valley. Now she'll bring it up quickly here, 12 seconds left. Gives it to Herman, left wing, 10 seconds now. Herman works up, long two-pointer, feeds it down low to Myler. Myler spinning back into the paint, can't get the shot to go, and that will sail out of bounds off of Missouri Valley as no one touched it before. No one touched it after the shot. So 4.4 seconds for Riverside here to try to do something. Herman tips that one out of bounds before they can do anything. Keeps the clock at 4.4. 1 point ball game, Missouri Valley with it 29-28 here over Riverside, the Bulldogs. Trying to change that. Oh, the pass inbound there goes off the basket. Nearly an own basket there for a second, and Richardson heaves another half-court shot, but that one off the mark. That's going to give us an inbound instead here from Missouri Valley. After the turnover there from Riverside, now Herman just heaves it up there from half-court. That one well off the mark, but Missouri Valley will stick with a 29-28 lead as we head to the final quarter of play in this one. We'll be back after this here on KMA 960 Shenandoah, KMA FM 99.1 Clarinda, Shenandoah.
PCSB, we believe in helping our customers and our community grow, and service is how we do it. This is about making banking better. We are here to serve. We have an innovative spirit and a heart for people that moves us to do what's right. Because at the end of the day, we know what matters most. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC.
Many businesses talk about service, but at Rogers Pharmacy, it's not just talk, setting them apart from the big box stores. They're a full-service pharmacy where you can not only fill prescriptions, but they also carry an impressive line of medical equipment to meet all of your needs. So whether you need oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP, lift chairs, or diabetic shoes, Rogers Pharmacy has them all. Let their family serve your family. The full-service, family-owned, independent Rogers Pharmacy, located in Tarkio, Mound City, Maryville, and St. Joe. Visit rogersrx.com.
And welcome back now here to Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also on the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Ethan Hewitt here with you from this Western Iowa Conference basketball doubleheader here this evening. We're in Game 2 of the girls' game here tonight. Missouri Valley holding on to a 29-28 lead. They start with the possession in the quarter. Now Tuamaloa takes a tumble. Holding on to it, is going to get called for the travel, so it will go back to Riverside with an opportunity possibly to try to retake a lead. Missouri Valley showing some full-court defense once again. Inbounded to Richardson, got tipped again there by Herman. She has had some active hands defensively, particularly in this full-court defense, really giving Riverside some fits here lately. And this time they'll give it into Taylor, and Taylor able to get it past a couple of defenders. Now floats it down court. Here looking for Amber, who hauls it in, but has to kick it out. Here to Richardson now, left wing. She'll bring it back towards the point. And now handling it here is Hayla Richardson. Feeds it to Bailey Richardson, who puts up a long treble off the mark. Sophia Taylor with the offensive board. Gets another one on after the putback. And her second offensive putback also no good. And then Myler snags away the rebound. No, Myler driving, stepping through into the paint. That one off the mark. But offensive rebound there by Tuamaloa. And the putback also no good. And rebounded there by Martins, who pushes it up here to Bailey Richardson, who will bring it over to this left side. Now to Taylor, top of the key. Down low off the glass. There, Adeline Martin's able to finish. And retakes the lead for Riverside, 30-29. Now here's Martinez, right wing for Missouri Valley. They give it to Herman now, left wing. Herman steps in. Free throw line, jumper no good. Tuamaloa there with the offensive board. And a couple of hands get him there for Riverside. And that's a jump ball call, which will favor Riverside. Substitutions here. Kelly checks in for Riverside. Meanwhile, Goot checks back in for Missouri Valley. And Bailey Richardson will be the one to inbound it. Inbounds it to Bailey Richardson, who pushes it up court to Martins. Now to Taylor across half court. Taylor drives all the way down the left block. Now looking there for a second for Kelly, but she's going to step out of bounds. Martinez is going to step out of bounds after she got the steal. So we'll stick here with Riverside with just over 6.5 minutes left now here in this ball game. Taylor, the one to inbound it. Looking for something here. Gets it to Taylor Richardson, left corner. Richardson now will bring it out. Now she's going to try and drive there, and they're going to say, got a hand on that one. One of those Missouri Valley players, they're forced to jump ball. Got a palm on it. And that will go back to Missouri Valley now. Herman will be the one to bring it up across half court. Gives it now, they feed it down low there to Goot, and Goot spin it back into the paint, can't quite get that one to fall. And there for the rebound, there was Richardson. Now here comes Taylor quickly up court, left side. She'll step back, now gives it out to Ayla Richardson over the left side, right side now, and stepping in the way there, guess who? Grace Herman. Coming up big defensively. 6 minutes left now, Herman spinning back into the paint. Got it tipped away there for a second, another jump ball. She grabbed it back and it looked like Ayla Richardson might have been the one for Riverside to get in there and force the jump ball, which will now go back to Riverside. as they're trying to hold on here to a 1-point advantage, 30-29. Still got the full court defense going here for Missouri Valley. Ayla Richardson able to break it, though. Gets it up to Bailey Richardson in the right corner. Pass got tipped, though, again there by Martinez. Now a scramble for it. Ayla Richardson comes away with it. Now runner towards the basket. That one rings around and in. 8 points now for Richardson on the night. They give it to Martinez, right corner. Now feeding it down low to Myler. Myler spinning back into the paint with the shot and up and in. Cuts the lead back to 1 here for Riverside. 10 points for Myler. Now Richardson takes a tumble and it ends up in the hands of Bella Goot, who now is going to get it tipped away there by Richardson. That's going to be another jump ball, and this time it will once again go back to Missouri Valley. Another substitution now here for the Lady Reds. Martinez checks out. Devin Coyle checks back in. 32-31 lead here for Riverside with 5:14 left here in the ball game. Missouri Valley with an opportunity, though, as Richardson heads back to the bench for Riverside. Now here's Coyle, right wing. And that is going to be another foul there against Riverside, which is going to put Missouri Valley into the bonus. And that foul there against Adeline Martins. That is her third. As we mentioned, 17 fouls. Now we got a 1-on-1 coming here for Devin Coyle. Oh, and Goot's going to check up there. That's a lane violation. It's going to be a violation there by Goot. And that's going to remove the 1-on-1 attempt there for Coyle. Just a little too antsy there. Instead, it's going to go to Missouri Valley, or excuse me, Riverside, and now Herman gets the steal on the inbound, and her shot can't quite go, and then it will go out of bounds off of Missouri Valley. And Herman has had some active hands. I have her down for 5 steals tonight so far. And now we'll have a timeout called here by Riverside, I believe is who was calling. It'll be a full 60-second timeout, so we will step aside here again. 32-31 lead here for Riverside over Missouri Valley here in Game 2 of this Western Iowa Conference doubleheader here on KMA 960 Shenandoah, and also the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Back after this.
When people ask me what my dad does, I still don't have exactly the right answer. This is Sadie, and my dad is Shane from Schaff Ag. I know he takes calls and texts early in the morning and late at night. I know he does research to find the best products at the best prices. And I know he says, I'll get that done for you. But I guess I'm still not sure what all is involved in every aspect of agronomy. But I know my dad does it all. Call Shane at Schaff Ag and see for yourself. 712-520-1333.
And welcome back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah, and also the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Ethan Hewitt here with you. We got the final few minutes of this second game of this Western Iowa Conference doubleheader on the way. Riverside currently holds a slim 1-point lead, 32-31 here over Missouri Valley. Just over 5 minutes left here in this one. Of course, Missouri Valley has a chance to try to get the sweep here tonight in this doubleheader after the boys got a 57-53 win earlier. Now here's Herman again. Got a tip there, but this time it'll be chased back down by Becca Cody for Riverside. And now they'll work it up court. Here's Taylor across half court now, working toward that left wing. Now, long two-pointer there from Martins, had a foot on the line, no good. But Cody chases down the offensive rebound. Now on the second opportunity there from Andor, also off the mark, and Cody gets another offensive rebound, and this time we'll see a foul called there against Missouri Valley. Now we'll get with an inbound here from the right side of the basket. Goot had her 4th foul just now. 5 team fouls. Now here's Cody pulling up right corner off the mark. And Myler there for the board. Now here's Myler. Driving, lost it there for a second. They'll say she got fouled. This time by Cody. That'll be the 8th team foul for Riverside. 1-on-1 opportunity upcoming here for Myler. Myler had plenty of visits to the free throw line there in that second quarter. Another opportunity here. A high arching shot hits the first one, ties us back up at 32. Now Myler with the opportunity to retake the lead here from Missouri Valley. 11 points for her on the night, tied with Grace Herman. both have been active on both sides of the ball. As Myler's second free throw, that one just off the mark, and Herman and Kelly, they're fighting for the board, and that will be a jump ball once again. Have plenty of those here in this fourth quarter. And this time it will favor Riverside. Again, that full court defense for Missouri Valley, trying to pin Taylor, and this time it comes away again, and Coyle gets it, feeds to Herman, left block, puts it up, no shot on that one. It's going to be a travel call there against Herman. I'm not going to argue too much with that one. That was took a little extra hop there before she put up the shot, but she's going to make up for it here. Gets the steal. Now got it picked from behind though by Cody. And now up court quickly. A little numbers here for Riverside, and Kelly puts up the shot. Can't quite get it to fall, but she will get the foul on a couple of shots coming up from the free throw line. .410 left here in this ball game, and now Kelly a chance to retake the lead here for Riverside for his free throw off the back iron, and that'll fall to the hardwood. Still tied at 32. Kelly now second opportunity to retake the lead, and she hits that one. 5 points for her on the night. Now bringing it up is Bailey Coyle from Missouri Valley. Gives it over to Goot, left wing, cross court to Meyer, now driving, baseline, right side, tough shot for Myler, and gets it to fall. And Myler up to 13 points, gives Missouri Valley a 34-33 lead. Now that full court defense able to be broken here for a second. Here by Richardson, and now a little too aggressive there by by Devin Coyle on that one. It's going to result in an inbound here for Riverside. That is her third foul. And also is going to put Riverside into the bonus. Both teams now sit there. And Richardson has the 1-on-1 attempt coming up. Opportunity to tie, possibly take the lead. Richardson can hit these, misses the first, and they're going to say, looks like Kelly got a little early jump there. She was trying to go for the rebound, and instead it will go to Missouri Valley once again. Bailey Cole brings it up, now gives it to Goot left side. Now cross-court pass is heaved it across, and that sails well out of bounds. And Coach Coyle, understandably a little upset with that one. Felt maybe a little bit of a forced pass there, all the way across court. And that full court defense, though, still giving Riverside the fits. Now they break it just as I say that, and now Andor, no shot, foul on the floor. But it will still be free throws coming up. A 1-on-1 attempt coming their way for Alyssa Andor. It's also the fourth foul there on Bailey Coyle. Both teams now sitting at 8 team fouls. And Andor now. 1-on-1 attempt. The first one hits it. And ties us back up at 34. And we're 7 points for her now on the night. The second of the 1-on-1. That one hits the back iron and bounces out. And now a fight for the rebound and a jump ball. And this one will favor Missouri Valley. So we stay tied at 34 with 3:26 left. And Bailey Coyle now will bring it up here for Missouri Valley. It's been a couple of tight games here so far in this Western Iowa Conference doubleheader. Had a fun boys game. This one been no different. Maybe a little less high scoring, but nonetheless, it's still been a tightly contested ball game. And that one going to go out of bounds off of Missouri Valley. Looks like Devin Coyle might have lost that one a little bit. Some tight defense there from Riverside. Couple of substitutions. Riverside. Ellen Martins checks back in. And we'll give it in to Sophia Taylor on the inbound. Guard Tyler here by Hermans all the way on that far baseline. It's full court defense. Riverside able to break it now quickly down court. Kelly was wide open, and she finishes from that left block and retakes the lead for Riverside. 36-34. Now here's Goot left wing. Gives it to Mylers now. Right wing, Myler going to work her back way to the left side. Now steps through into the paint, and Myler lays it home to tie us back up at 36. 15 points now for her on the night. Now here's Taylor quickly driving. She loses it there, got it tipped out of bounds. There by Missouri Valley. It will stick with the Bulldogs here inbound to the right side of the basket. Taylor, the one inbound. Tries to float it in. Active hands, though. Gets out to Richardson, right corner. Long two-pointer off the mark, and Kelly with the putback is good. 38-36 now here with just under 2.5 minutes left. They feed it over to Martinez. Trey ball right corner. That one well off the mark. And Taylor trying to chase it down. And no one touches it, and that will go to Riverside. Certainly not panic mode yet if you're Missouri Valley. You can get a quick turnover here. They've been able to do that plenty of times. And Riverside has now kind of figured out this full court defense. Now they're working down court quickly. Here's Andor left block. Got fouled from behind, and she will have 2 shots coming from the stripe and a chance to try to extend this lead. Quick substitution here from Missouri Valley. Maloa checks back in here from Missouri Valley as Goop heads to the bench. Just over 2 minutes left here in this ball game. Amdor chance to extend the lead and can't quite hit the first free throw. And we'll have a quick timeout called here by Missouri Valley as well. It's a quick 30-second timeout. As the players take one, we'll take one as well here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also the KMA video stream at KMALand.com. Back at this.
This is Josh with Shore Motor Company in Clarinda to remind you that we are your local Chevrolet, Buick, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Chrysler dealer. With straightforward pricing, transparent trade appraisals, and no finance manager to deal with, we make your purchase the easiest you've ever experienced. That's our promise to you. And with an express lane for quick oil changes open 6 days a week, our service department is sure to impress you as well. Shore Motor Company in Clarinda, proudly supporting local high school sports.
And welcome back now here to Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also the KMA video stream at KMALand.com. Ethan Hewitt here with you. 38-36 ball game here in favor of Riverside. Emma Good also just had her 5th foul. She's out for the game, replaced by Atua Maloa. And the second free throw from Andor is good, makes it a 3-point game. Andor has come up big with some free throws late, up to 8 points on the night. Here's a pass cross court to Martinez, down to Herman, right wing. She's been quiet here in the second half. Pulls up, jumper right side off the mark to Maloa with the board and the putback contact, no foul. And Myler lays it in on the putback. 7 points for her on the night. And we will have another defensive foul against Missouri Valley along the sideline. I believe they're going to put that one against Martinez, and they do. That is her second. Also the 10th foul against Missouri Valley, so that will put Riverside into the double bonus. 2 free throws coming for sure. Here for Ayla Richardson. First free throw is up, and that one hits the front of the rim. Comes up a little short. Here with 1:46 left. Hope certainly still alive here from Missouri Valley with 1:46 left. Second one. Richardson nails that one. Makes it a 2-point game. 9 points for her on the night. Here's Herman now working right side. Herman steps back towards the middle. Jumper off the mark, but she does get fouled. And they will call that one against Adeline Martins. That'll be her, they call that one against Ayla Richardson. That is her 4th with 1:38 left. Now Herman. First free throw, that one off the mark and to the right. Keeps us at a 2-point ball game. 40-38 here for Riverside. Herman's second one rattles home and cuts it back to 1. Now working up quickly. Pasca went away there for a second. Apologize about that. Chase down the ball there for a second. Came flying here onto the stage. Sticks with Riverside though. Ayla Richardson now cross court. Here's Sophia Taylor. Now they work it up. Here to Martin. She gives it over to Ayla Richardson now on this right side. Hands it off to Martins. And Martins got pinned there by a couple of defenders, and that's going to be a timeout called by head coach Mitch Rice. Full 60-second timeout. We'll step aside here on the KMA 960 Channel and also the KMA video stream, KMAland.com. Final a minute or so coming up after this.
This is Eric Huff from Total Farm Solutions, west of Carson. We're excited to offer growers yet another way to increase their profits. We made this decision with input from our customers to go with a proven company, Pioneer. Pioneer Seed is a leader in the industry, and we are anxious to talk to our customers about the benefits of planting Pioneer. We wanted to take advantage of this opportunity for our customers. Contact me today at Total Farm Solutions, west of Carson, to find out more about how planting Pioneer on your acres can help your operation.
And welcome back now here into Missouri Valley here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and also on the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Ethan Hewitt here with you. 40-39 ball game here in favor of Riverside over Missouri Valley. 1:16 left as well. Riverside will have the possession coming out of the timeout. They're trying to ice this game. Meanwhile, Missouri Valley trying to stay alive. Martins will inbound it, guarded tightly here by Martinez. They get into Kelly, left block there by Myler. Now she'll come away with it. Up court quickly, left side. Myler backing her way in, spinning back to the outside. Tough shot and can't quite get it to fall. And there for the rebound. There was Alyssa Amdor. Now a fight for it by Myler, and that will force a jump ball, but it will be in favor of Riverside as we hit a minute left here in this ball game. Riverside inbounding, full court defense in effect here for Missouri Valley. And Taylor able to get past to Amaloa, gets across half court, left side, left wing. Now driving baseline, steps back, long two-pointer left corner. Taylor can't quite hit, and Myler there for the quick rebound. Now 48 seconds left, here comes Myler left side. Now the left wing, driving Myler, baseline, trying to feed it to Tuamaloa. Got it there, and that's going to be a jump ball call there before Tuamaloa fell to the floor. And that will stick with Missouri Valley here with 40.9 seconds left. Ehrman will be the one to inbound it. She'll float it into Myler, left wing, and Myler now working towards the left side. Little screen there. Myler now stepping towards the basket. Can't quite get it to fall, but she gets her own offensive rebound. On the putback, some contact, no foul. Rips away a second offensive rebound, and again some contact and no foul. And now we're going to have a foul called against Missouri Valley. And they call that one against Amelia Tuamaloa. What an effort there from Myler. Stagging 2, maybe 3 offensive rebounds on there. And nonetheless, Riverside stands strong. And now we will have 2 free throws coming up for Riverside. It'll be Madison Kelly that will attempt them. There were 27.8 seconds left. And she misses the first off the rack iron, a little long. Keeps us at a 1-point game. And 27.8 seconds left. Kelly a chance to make it a 2-point game. And she does, hits the free throw. That second one makes it 41-39. 10 points for her, now 25 seconds. They give it to Herman, left wing. Now they give it to Martinez, right wing. Trying to feed it down low. Stepping in front of the pass, though, was Kelly for the steal. She'll get up to Taylor. Now a foul there by Myler on Taylor. And that will send Taylor to the line for 2 free throws. That is also Myler's 4th foul of the night. And it's looking like, at this point, 13.9 seconds. Taylor puts up the first one. That one off the mark. Keeps us at a 2-point game. Missouri Valley still has a chance. Taylor gets set. And misses the second one, too, until Blow there for the rebound. That's going to be a quick timeout called there by Coach Coyle. Wants to get something set up here with 12.1 seconds left. They'll take a full timeout. And as Coach Coyle draws the play up here, we'll take a break as well here on KMA 960 Shenandoah, on the KMA video stream at KMAland.com. Be sure to stick with the exciting conclusion coming up next.
Do more with your money at TS Bank. Whether it's saving a little extra cash each month or creating a long-term strategy, their goal is to help you transform your financial life. At TS Bank, they ignite prosperity by helping clients do more with their money. Visit one of the Southwest Iowa locations in Trainer, Council Bluffs, Atlantic, or Corning today. TS Bank, member FDIC.
Well, welcome back now here to Missouri Valley. Ethan Hewitt here with you for the Game 2 of this Western Iowa Conference doubleheader here tonight. Riverside trying to walk away with a 41-39 lead at the moment. Missouri Valley has 12.1 seconds here to try to get a shot off to either send us to some overtime or a chance to take the lead. They'll get it into Devin, give it into Bailey Coyle. Now gets tipped away there for a second by Riverside, and now coming away with it. There is the Bulldogs. It looks like we're going to have a foul there on the floor. Sherman was scrambling for it. And it looks like it's going to stick here with Riverside. There are 2 more free throws coming up. As Sophia Taylor will step back to the line once again. A chance to try to ice this game here. Can make it a 3 or 4 point ball game here with these 2 free throws. And she hits the first. Makes it a 3-point game, 42-39. And Taylor hits the second as well, and that'll likely do it here. Makes it 43-39. Herman takes the inbound quickly down to 3 seconds. Herman puts up the long 3 there off the mark, off the backboard, and that'll do it. Riverside on the road, traveling to Missouri Valley, walks away with a 43-39 win. Here tonight they move to 6-10 on the season. Meanwhile, Missouri Valley will fall to 2-13 on the year. Get you some leading scores tonight. Again, 43-39, your final score. Riverside wins it. Leading scores for the Bulldogs here in this one. Addison Kelly leads the way with 10 points. Meanwhile, Heather Richardson not far behind with 9. Also, Alyssa Amdor finishes with 8 on the night. And after those late free throws there, Sophia Taylor moves to 4 points on the night, tied with Lydia Erickson, as well as Bailey Richardson. And your leading scores for Missouri Valley in the losing effort certainly was not without a solid effort. Ella Mayo did her best darndest there at the end of that one. Finished the night with 17 points, while Grace Herman wraps it up with 12 points. And meanwhile, Malia Tomaloa finishes with 5 points on the night. Well, they're your leading scorers. Well, it was a bit of a back-and-forth ballgame for the majority of that game, almost all the way down to the wire in that one. It was a fun one. Once again, Riverside wins it 43-39 here in this one over Missouri Valley, and that'll do it here from Missouri Valley High School. That'll finish up our Western Iowa Conference basketball doubleheader here this evening. So for all of us here at KMA Sports, this is Ethan Hewitt signing off, and we will see you all later on this weekend.